Like, share, subscribe. Today is Tuesday, August the 4th, 2026. This is Say It With Your Chest podcast. This is a birthday stream. Shout out to all the 8-4 birthdays today. I already spoke to my twin. Shout out to my twin brother. I know a few people that I know. My boy Marlon Pittman, salute. Happy birthday, my guy. My boy Jermaine. Salute to my guy, man. I know there's so many of us, man, that has our birthdays today, man. I just named the people that I knew off the top of my head. But anyway, we just go sit back. We just go enjoy this day. I'm already there, already blazed. So I'm about to just get back and just wait for everybody to get off, and maybe we'll figure out from there what I'm going to do. I know this weekend I'm going to see the rapper Old School Toe Loc this weekend. Ice Cube was out here. He was actually in Salem on the first. I'm waiting on my boy Martavian. Shout out to my boy Martavian. I know it's his birthday today too. I sent him the link and everything like that, though. We good, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm not paying attention to the chat though, because I got my phone in my pocket. Oh man. Oh shoot. We're getting closer to college football, man. Getting close to college football. We're getting close to the NFL. I know all the homies watch the NFL. I don't watch it. I do watch that college football. Because once college football starts, it ain't too much longer for da-na-na, da-na-na, college basketball season. We will be locked and loaded this season. I'm already dressed for the day. I probably won't end up changing into my jeans, though, with my blue jeans. Bring them out, bring them out. But there ain't anything been going on in the news and everything like that. And then to talk about. What's happening? Happy
Here,
birthday, my guy. Was it good?
can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. I can hear you.
Okay,
Happy
cool. All right, cool. I had to switch the settings to speakerphone. I don't know what my goddamn I don't know what the problem is. Second annual lost your damn mind on your birthday stream. How you doing, big dog?
I'm all right. I'm all
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
much happened since last year, last August. Shit. There's Trey. What's good, Trey Dizzle?
What's going on, man? Happy birthday, man, in the building, boy.
Man,
I
I'm
don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm starting to get aches and pains my ass didn't have last year.
having when I tell them people that I'm 48, they looking at me like, "No, you ain't." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm blessed. I don't have no aches and pains. Thank God.
You saying Godfather time catching up?
Not only did Father Time catch up, he's whooping my ass every night before I go to sleep.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I know you don't get to do it, right? And I know because I talk to you, I mess with you. I know you don't get to do it, but you're still active. But I know you don't get to do it as a exercising to, just be focused on. I want to focus on my legs. I want to focus. But whenever you do, that helps. That helps you, man. My bones, and you know how I go. Like you can't stop it. But I'll start hearing stuff pop when I didn't want it to. I'm just moving and wiggling stuff and shit popping. I was like, oh Lord have mercy. I remember this shit with my daddy. Like I used to be like, what's wrong? You pop locking over there? Now it was me.
Well, Trayvon, the last time I wiggled something, she popped up with 2 kids. So I got to be careful about that.
Hey, look, that right there, that's the one thing. That's the one thing you can exercise as much as you want.
Because it don't got a bone in it, pause. But it's like, damn.
Hey, look, but no, hey, aerobics, just stretching a little more, like find a time to give yourself 30 minutes to 45 minutes of a stretch back, this like some form of something like that. Man, look.
Yeah, you right, because I remember when I was nimble as shit, and now it's kind of like you get out the bed wrong.
You don't do something as much, you go away. Like, I can do it now, but for a minute I lost it. I could touch my toes, and when you don't keep stretching those muscles and giving them that need whatever they need, eating right sometime and all that, like you lose that. So I just now got back into it, man. I'll be back jumping, not for no activity or nothing, just for my health wise and extra day, or extra life, or extra month, or extra week. I step my workout back up, man.
Yeah, you need to summon you need to summon Uncle, and you need to summon Grimlock. We got to get. I have not talked to Grimlock shit since he got me on this reading shit. But man, I'm
working out too. T Price says he used to be doing that. T Price? You don't go where you used to. Remember where you showed me? I'll never forget it. Remember I said, bro, when I come out there, I want you to take me to that shit. You was like by some trees, like waterfall, or some shit, like a motherfucking water or something with like a river or some motherfucking shit. Like I don't know.
Don't tell me he was doing Tai
Chi. Boardwalk.
Yeah, hey, I said, man, I would love to go out there and twist me up some of that loose leaf.
I ain't been over there in a while. I might have to go over there, man.
I took you back. Yeah, I remember when you went there, you like, bro, this is where I'm at right now. I said, oh man, I love to look at them goddamn birds and cuckoo birds and all that shit up in there.
Hey, TP, is that the new Cash App?
No, that's my Chime.
That's Chime.
Oh, fuck. All right, cool. All right, look, I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm thankful for. I know motherfuckers like doing this in November, but I like to do it every time the 365 turns over, man. I'm very, very thankful for family. And the thing that I don't think that we understand until we get to the ages that we are now, you have your immediate family, and then you have the family that you get to pick and choose. And I really feel comfortable by saying, TP, you, Trey Vizzle, we got Ronton, we got Illa, we got or Grimlock if you're nasty, Lemon Pepper Lou, got Mass, shout out to him, shout out to Turo, shout out to Elise, the real Elise. You all right. Gigi.
Let's not forget our boy, rest his soul.
LB, man.
Yeah,
Well,
I never got a chance to meet LB, but I definitely heard a lot of great things about LB. So I'll
yeah,
even throw him in there. I'm gonna tell
I
you
sure
just
miss
like this.
LB, man. I ain't gonna lie. I really miss talking to him.
Man, if LB was live right now, we got our team back, man. We will be turned up on this bitch.
But let me land this plane right quick. Let me land this plane. Look, the one thing you start to understand in life is the older you get, the less time that you have. I know I used to hear that a lot from grandma. I used to hear that a lot from cousins and uncles. But it's the family. It's all of y'all that got me through some real low points in life. Yeah, you know, your phone calls, you know, your text messages, your funny ass videos, T Price. You know,
Yeah.
those things, y'all don't really understand how much that has a positive effect on me. And I want to tell you, I love every last one of you. I really, truly do. We laugh, we joke, we talk behind the scenes, we have real men and women. I see you, Gigi,
Hey,
conversations,
baby.
right?
Happy birthday.
And y'all, thank you, sweetheart. And y'all are my family. So I want to extend that. This day is not just for me. I'm sharing this day with all of you because you know I would not have been able to get through that last 365 without all of you.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday, Pastor. Hey, King
Man,
Trey. How
appreciate
y'all
that.
doing?
Here. You know, I'm already lit, dog. I'm so high. I can
Shit,
touch the sky.
I've been lit for you, baby, for 2 days. Okay, I'm gonna have to come.
Damn.
I'm gonna have to break. I'm gonna have to land the plane today, though. I'm gonna have to land the plane today.
I don't think you can land the plane because I'll give you my 24 hours.
Shit, I've been up 48 hours talking about birthday, birthday, birthday. Okay.
Yeah, man. It's like, look, there's so much stupid shit that's been happening, stuff making me mad. I really
Mm.
want to ask this question to each one of you. What do you really think happened to Nolan Wells? Real talk.
I don't even know what happened. I ain't even done my full
No,
investigation. Is that another one that just drowned or something?
A month ago, July 4th,
yeah,
weekend,
yeah,
he went out
yeah.
in with Mississippi, by the way. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
3 white guys, 4 white guys, 8 white guys, we don't know. But he took a boat trip with some white friends out to Horn
Yeah,
Island in Mississippi. They
yeah.
came back and reported that well, we got his phone and his car keys, but he left with another chick and blah 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 blah. They found his body 2-3 days later.
Mm-hmm.
They can't determine if he drowned or they can't determine if there was foul play. Now there's some weird shit. There's somebody's lying. This is like, I know what you did last summer mixed with I know who you fucked and I got mad at you last summer mixed
Mark,
with
it is foul. It
uh
is foul play. Hey, Mark, to me, it is foul. From what I hear on the phone call, I'm hearing his chest. I'm hearing he's not
no,
breathing.
Nolan, no.
Yeah, and you're not saying that this whole time to this lady. You talking about the damn boat. You ain't mentioning, hey, and we also got somebody that's going through something on this boat. They not breathing. You ain't saying that one time. And then they do show a video, but guess who ain't on it? They show a late video that they got told a little bit. But guess what? I don't care. Somebody threw that man's body out of the boat. Somebody called their parents,
Mm-hmm.
and they parents said,
Mm-hmm.
hey, look, I know that's your friend. I don't think they did it, so I ain't gonna say they didn't want to do it, but they was told by their parents. Now I'm gonna be real right here. If I call
Go
my
ahead.
mom and I said, "Mama, Daddy, hey man, the homie got a gun and he shot the homie in the house and he right now he bleeding out," my mama said, "Get your ass out the house right now. Get your ass out the goddamn house right now. What you
Mm-hmm.
be doing?" That's my mama tell me, man. That's what my mama will
Mm-hmm.
tell me because she worry about me.
Mm-hmm.
So the foul play is them niggas listen to whoever they listen to because the dad. How are you a Coast Guard, whatever you are, a captain that helps people? You said, I already talked to the father and he told me don't go. You don't listen to that father. You still supposed to go. That father told you don't go because he ain't want you to see what the fuck was going on that boat and he needs you to give them time for them to clear that.
Well,
Now, when
now
they clear,
thank you for leading me in like we're playing a hand of spades. The
uh-huh.
grandfather was the one that told the captain on the sea
Yes.
tow they don't need no help. They're not
Yes.
sinking.
Mm-hmm.
I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then Mr. Marshall, they run tests on your lungs, right, to determine if you drown, right?
Those are disappeared and the throat.
Look, finish it off, Mark. I
Okay.
know where you're going. Finish it off,
Okay.
Mark. The
Okay.
grandfather got connection.
So the
Obviously, look,
grandfather got there. I look. I know how this works. Trayvon is very, very right. They're gonna try to protect you, and this is
first,
Mm-hmm.
still
yes,
Mississippi. He probably
yep.
saw that black boy, and
Mm-hmm.
hey, Dion, get your ass on this stream, bro. I
Yep,
haven't heard
yep.
your voice in months. Get your ass
Hey,
on this stream now.
hey, look. With too much Trayvon Martin and this black thing and this, you're not about to be in this shit.
Right,
Mm-mm. And then
throw
it's
his ass
Mississippi.
overboard.
They're
Mr.
gonna
Marshall,
throw
you
his
know
ass
how they roll.
overboard.
Y'all know
Finish.
how they roll in Mississippi. They still
Look,
hanging them. I don't care what you say. They still hanging them.
now
Now,
look, I say this. Now,
Trey, let me
go
ask you
ahead.
this question, Trey. If UT Price and GG was committing a crime and I wasn't there, would you just magically bring my name up?
Hell
Mm-mm.
no.
So
Hell
why
no,
is this
because
Mm-mm.
nigga Bart being talked
help it.
3 or 4
Help it.
times?
Look, if I bring up somebody's name that has nothing to do with it, now I'm getting myself caught because they don't know what the fuck to say. They're gonna be like, what? I don't know nothing about. They can get caught. If they separate this person from me, they don't actually know the times and exactly how. No, I'm gonna get caught. So I'm gonna leave
But
whoever's
let's go
talking
back
shit.
to the call. Remember when he said, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up." He's the dude said,
Mm-hmm.
"Damn it,
Mm-hmm.
Bart." But Bart talking about he was never there. It's multiple times they used the name Bart. So if you not there, why are they calling your name?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. This what else they told on each other. Not only is one of the kids' mother is a judge, but they're telling on yourself. The
There you
grandfather,
go.
they
There
have
you go.
connections. If you can, hey, I know I can't call no Coast Guard right now and just talk to him on GP. Like, what up, Bob? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, look, you might get a call about my grandson boat, but look, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go on
I
out
got
there,
it under
okay?
control.
Yeah, when they call you, when your boss them call you on an emergency call about my grandson, you tell them I got it. Don't worry, he already talked to me. It's good. But that ain't what. And I'm gonna tell you where that lady's wrong. For her to be a professional and to make sure and I know she feel like she did her job, but no, when he
She
told you
forgot
no,
to
I'm not.
ask. She
Yeah,
forgot to ask the number one question: is there anybody hurt or dead
yeah.
on that boat?
All she asked was, is there other people? She didn't ask, is anyone hurt? And what else she didn't do, once another dude tell me, civilian, right? Because they're at work, Mark. They're at work. We're not civilians right now. We are Coast Guard.
Dion, what's good?
So
Yo,
now,
what up,
what
yo?
up with it? What up with it? So
Hi,
now,
Mr. Dion.
Hey,
so
GG, what
now,
up?
why you don't send somebody else out there? I don't want to hear that. The way these kids sounded when I was
Granted,
talking to them,
they
somebody
should have
needs to go out
automatically
there.
sent the Coast Guard out.
Yes,
Automatically.
yes. These are teenagers. These are teenagers. You send the Coast Guard. These not grown-ups where you can say y'all got it under control. These are teenagers. And he told you it's been alcohol involved. What the hell is
No,
wrong
they
with you?
didn't. They didn't say alcohol involved on the sea tow. What made me seem like, you know what? I'd have sent it out anyway when they start cussing at each other. And I know for a fact that the lady on the sea call heard somebody say, "Is he dead?" Because she said, "Is there anybody breathing on the boat?" Why would you ask that question unless you doubt that somebody was hurt or somebody died? Look, if I call 911 right now and it sounds suspicious, they're still sending the fucking cops to my house.
And they're gonna want to
Still.
walk through your house, and they're gonna want to walk. They're gonna say, "Sir, can we just take a walk?"
And you know what they call that, Trey? You know what they call that? Wellness check.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And that's what they were supposed to. Even though that guy got that call and his grandfather said that, he was supposed to say, "I'ma still just like drive over there and just, hey, y'all all right?"
Move the
He was
area.
supposed to do it. Yeah, he was supposed to go over there, send a plane. I don't care what you do, a helicopter over, something just to check. However y'all did it, y'all supposed to just go and check and see what the hell those kids had going on. And that lady is a grown up. And if we can hear somebody in the background talking about their chest, that lady is trained to listen to backgrounds, to listen to the situation. So for her not to ask questions and say, "Sir, hold on, who is that in the background talking about his chest?"
Do you need emergency assistance? Is there somebody that is hurt on the boat?
Every time I call 911, the first thing they ask me, I could be talking about I'm in danger, not even something like I'm dying, but they always ask, first of all, sir, hold on. Is anyone in a life-threatening situation? No, ma'am, this is a situation, my neighbor, whatever, somebody right here, whatever it is. But they always want to know if somebody is in a life-threatening situation. They've got to ask that for sure.
The fact that he was so nonchalant when she said, "Is there any adults on the boat?" and he said, "There's nobody on the boat that's over the age of 21." Newsflash: guess who's exactly 21? Bart.
Over, yeah. He trying to be right and not lie and say over. You hear me? Look, not they are 21. No, he's not over 21.
But that just goes to show you how stupid he is, because if you're 21, you're an adult legally.
Yes.
Message.
So he lied when he said there was no adults on the boat.
And I seen a video of a lady, was not our color. She was letting the call go through, right? She's on her YouTube. She's like on her live. She's letting the call go through on how the lady's asking her question, like how much water is in the whoop. The lady lifted up the thing in her boat, ankle, her whole foot in some little thing on the boat, and said he like basically examined, like he could tell her exactly how much water. Is it up to the ankle? Is it up to your foot? Over
First
your toe?
he said
like,
17 feet, then he said 31 feet of water. Now let me preface this by saying this. I'm 5'10". Trayvon, you're 6 feet 1, 6 feet 2.
yeah, I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot 2.
Look, T Price, I know you're a big drink of water, so we'll just say over 6 feet. And Dion, I know you're about 6'2", maybe 6'3". You know,
and that's what our shoes are.
So here's this: 17 feet of water is way over your head. So how much more is 31 feet of water? If they were in 31 feet of water, they would have already been sunk.
Yeah, because it runs with a deeper current. You can't compare a 17 foot and a 31 foot because they run on two different currents.
In my mind, I know what happened. Like, and I could just think what's at a party. It just doesn't matter. It was some powder involved. You can call it whatever you want. Baby powder involved. There was some alcohol involved. It was something involved, and everybody's body ain't the same. I don't know what reaction he had that scared the shit out of them to where he went unconscious. They ain't have no epidural pins, whatever, no revised pins. They was panicking out. They didn't know what to do. And I believe that those kids called their parents. That's what kids do before they call 911. 911 is your parents when you're young. That's the 911 first. Your parents always tell you that. Something on your ass, call me. Don't call police. Call me first. So because they want to guide you through it, because your parents have been through some shit in life, and they might tell you some shit like how to do it first before you do that. So they called one of them parents, grandparents, whatever, told them they start protecting. Oh, let me hit the Coast Guard. I know him. Whoopty whoopty whoop. Tell him don't go there. Well, we got an unconscious black boy around all white kids. Oh, hell no. Wait a minute. Let's go out there and see what that shit look like for ourselves. Boom. He get out there. Bam. Oh shit, hell no. Is he breathing? No, he ain't breathing no more. Oh, hell no. Look, all you guys get the fuck away from him.
Yeah, there you go. Now they tell him how to clean it. Now they tell him how to clean it up, Trey.
That's how they kept his phone. They threw his ass over without the phone and everything because they thought they had a plan with it. But at the end of the day, them people told those kids, throw his ass over the boat. We gonna act like he drunk too much, got too high or something, and he never was with you guys.
Trayvon, let's say they did. The kids didn't throw him over the boat. An adult threw his ass over the boat.
Showed up.
And another thing,
I'm gonna say this.
I don't think that it was powder. I think it was an altercation, because altercation was brought up more than once. On more than one occasion.
He probably hit his head. Got knocked out.
I think it had something to do with that white girl they trying to like play off, because during the interview with BLT, Bootlick Tatum, he said that Katie girl was so much like he was pissed off at her, and she might have been a pass around. Who knows? But we all know this.
No, you know what it was? It might have been, don't you dip that milk in that chocolate.
or don't you dip that spoon in that chocolate pudding or that vanilla pudding?
And I'm
And
gonna say this too.
somebody
Look,
got mad.
I'm gonna add this, Mark, with this. I don't, and I'm not gonna count that captain who they called, whatever they didn't want to say Coast Guard, but the captain that they called to go and check on him. I'm not sure that he didn't go. You know what I'm saying? He probably told her, yeah, the grandfather called me already. No, the grandfather told your ass the truth, and y'all got an agreement with each other as friends and dudes who know each other, and you probably went out there and handled that shit because you were professional, so you know how to make shit look like it need to look.
Because remember in the interview, that motherfucker was talking about something, yeah, I know plenty of people to go out to Horn Island and die. I haven't heard no story about motherfuckers dying in Horn Island until July 4th.
No, that's what they throw them at.
Man,
That's what they
look,
throw them at.
that's what I'm saying. Look, if nobody can see it, this is something of a small town that kind of got each other, you know, they got power and they keeps each other's secrets like amongst these people. These motherfuckers can't none of us, if I went out with all my black friends and we had one white guy and boat with us, we can't call no goddamn captains or nobody. Our ass in trouble. This white boy dead. Oh shit, on this boat. Oh shit. We in trouble. We held what? Throw his ass over the hell no, we ain't throwing what? That's more trouble. Hell no, that's on purpose. We
But
coming back with this white boy.
Trayvon, listen to this shit. So the judge got the what's that called? The hotline for information getting ran through her goddamn personal phone number. How is that not a conflict of interest?
Come on, man. And then they did what O.J. Simpson did. Yeah, I'm saying it. People don't know this, but I'm
on the highway.
I'm gonna put a little information out there. I know all us know this. We old enough. But O.J. Simpson, when that first came out and that case came out, he didn't get a lawyer for himself. He got a lawyer for his son. That's all I'm gonna say right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. He went and got a lawyer for his son for some reason. Wow.
I know why.
Yeah, I know why too, because I know why. That's why OJ, look, I'm gonna say this. That's why OJ know when his hands were in them gloves, they wasn't gonna fit. You gotta quit.
Not only that, remember the one thing that he wanted to do when he went on that highway chase is he wanted to get back to his family and back to his son to say goodbye one more time.
Yeah, a distraction. Yeah, I'm gonna do this so they can really think it's me and be focused on me and don't even be looking into they didn't even look into this man's family or if anybody else would have been mad or anybody else. That's how much he made himself look like just by himself. But I'm gonna just say he protected his
I've been saying, look, Trayvon, I'm 45 years old. I'm older than you, probably about what, 10, 12 years?
No, not 10, 12 years. You got me by about 4 years.
For real?
You got me by about 4 years. I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, cool. No problem. All right, look, check this out. I was about 11 when this shit. No, it was 94. I was going on 13 when this happened.
I was right there too because they fucked my car. They fucked my whole TV. They fucked my whole TV routine up because they just had that nigga trial on everything. Fox Kids, everything was fucked up.
Well,
I was watching the finals.
Doing the NBA finals, they was doing that.
Right.
Put the NBA finals on the picture-in-picture and had the
trial. Right, PIP. Because look, check this out.
What you say that? You say that
they put it on the PIP.
Yeah, they put it on the PIP.
Look, check this out. Check this out.
He was the most famous criminal in the world. Nigga.
In St. Louis, during the verdict, they let school out early because they was expecting big ass riot.
I got tired of seeing that shit. I was like, I wish they end this shit already. I ain't gonna lie, I was too ready for that shit to be. Oh, that shit was.
But before I forget the point, this is the point. I said when I was little, well, you know, the number one, DNA was in its infancy around 93, 94. Now, anybody that knows about DNA, you're going to share the same DNA with your father. So they were trying to find the DNA for OJ, but they said it was inconclusive, but we have traces of his DNA, but they could not determine if it was 100%. So, yes, his son will share his DNA strand.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just say this for shits and giggles, allegedly. Let's say, because everybody want to turn Nicole Brown into a saint, but everybody knows she was a coked out whore that used to fucking fuck for coke money and drugs. And
is that the blonde haired lady?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Ronald Goldman, Ronald
Thank
Goldman,
you, Ron Goldman, old dope selling ass.
yeah,
Itchy
Ronald Goldman.
scratchy. Itchy scratchy.
Ronald Goldman was a homosexual busboy that was her go-between where she used to get coke from. That's why he was over the house. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, that OJ's son knew that his mother was fucking around on his dad, this, that, and the other. He didn't like her. You know, he had enough. And he went over there and not only killed her, but also killed Ron Goldman and
Yeah,
told his dad.
I believe that she got in the way, and he was like, "Well, you too."
Right.
Facts. So now, just saying though. Now, my point was to bring that up was that's what these parents did this whole time while they saying their kids are innocent. Immediately, while everybody they saying, "Oh, that's our friend." Why this is why they wasn't answering them parents, giving them the phone. They was erasing evidence, trying to, and they got those kids a goddamn lawyer ASAP. You get a lawyer. Everybody knows this. When the police bring you in, you don't really feel threatened, but when they start asking you questions that you don't want to answer, you like, I ain't saying nothing else. Go get my lawyer. Yes, sir, a lawyer. So these kids didn't even get to that point yet. They already lawyered up.
They already got lawyered up when they were searching for the body, because when they asked them, did you want to join the search party? They said no, because you already think we did it. And people looking at them like, did what?
Did what? All we know, we want to know if y'all want to come help look for your friend.
Yeah, that's supposed to be your partner. That's supposed to be your homie. What, they athletes or something like that? They was on the same team or something like that.
Come on, bro. Look, it's not hard. It's not hard to see that. Look, the day when they left, when they went to this other place and that other place, those parents was already calling the lawyer, telling them, and look, those lawyers told them, go make themselves some alibis. Go here, go there, go this, say that. Like everything they say, you could tell is like written in the damn movie is scripted. It's like if you mess up, they're gonna say cut. That's why in that goddamn interview with Tatum, dance for massa ass, old house nigga ass, catch a nigga trying to go up north
Sambo ass, Alabama ass,
you know what I mean? Benedict Arnold ass. Let me give you one of them too. You got edits in there, bro.
Benedict and the booty ass.
Quaker Oats. That's what Quaker Oats right there.
Betrayer to your old people because you failed in everything in life and you want to get views and clicks and shit, and you only think the white man can get them for you.
Well, when I saw a clip that he said that he hate black people, but you could never get him to hate white people, I was completely done. Completely done.
Oh Lord.
It's out there. Don't take my word for it.
I would say this, and I would say this. For every grown man, and I mean every grown man that really accepts what he did in life, right? I'm not going to say I am tired. That's the only thing I'm tired of. And it's not every black person, bro. It's a certain few. Bro, don't blame no white man for the failures in every way, unless you actually have evidence that they held you down. But if you know you didn't graduate high school, if you know you start doing this, if you know you failed at that yourself, don't say the white man held you down. Say I held myself down. I didn't even try to fight.
See, this is the thing, and this is the problem with the black community at times. Preface, at times. We like to not take accountability. I'll be the first one to tell you that the black community has a problem with taking accountability. But guess who else has a problem with taking?
There's a reason for that, though.
But guess who else has a problem with taking accountability?
The white man.
A lot of white folks don't want to take accountability of the reason why we want to push the accountability to their part of the goddamn table. Because see, we don't want to talk about the fact that 1-year-old in Mississippi got shot in the goddamn face and they haven't even brought no goddamn charges yet. We don't want to talk about those other 2 black guys that got drowned and everybody sitting up here shrugging their shoulders like we don't know what happened.
And that other black boy that got drowned and the dudes went to school and everything for about 6 months.
That's what I'm talking about. See, there's a lot of finger point that can go both ways. So when you sit up here and absolve one person from a 2-part fight saying, okay, everything they did, they had a reason why they did it, but you have no reason why you did what you did. You have no reason to be living here. You have no reason to be on drugs. If anybody wants to go and read a good book, go read what Reaganomics is and come back and holler at me about how cocaine and crack and heroin was put in inner cities.
Mm-hmm.
Around the same time they started investing in private prisons.
And not
All of
only
the
that,
Mm-hmm.
all of the
not only
power
that,
moves was
that's
done
when
in the
the
80s.
Just Say No to Drugs campaign happened. That
Yeah,
happened
hey,
Mm-hmm.
under
look,
the
the
Reagan
dare, hey, look,
administration.
But
the dare to keep the
they
kids
said that
off
was
drugs. Yeah, dare was
they
going
said
around.
that was
Look,
Yes,
all
Black
all
Red
if
Shirt.
people don't go back, just go back to the 80s. That's all I got to tell people.
all
Like
that
around the
dare
late
Yeah.
stuff was
70s
fake
and
though.
them 80s, that's when all of the power moves was put in play to control the
No,
system.
no, 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 no.
Every,
The power moves was put in the '60s. They
Yup,
just
yup,
germinated in the
yup.
'80s.
Exactly. Yup. That's why they killed Kennedy because he was trying to fuck the shit up.
Well,
Exactly.
Kennedy was trying to bring back the gold and silver standard. And they said, "Nah, we're gonna have to go in a different direction." And then it was
He was
one.
actually look, hey, Kennedy was actually trying to make America great again. Put it like that.
Oh Lord
It was a
Jesus.
trifecta. They broke up the black home. They brought drugs into the neighborhood, and then they brought gangster. They
Wait.
sensationalized gangster rap.
Don't forget the other part. They infused the white woman to tell the black woman that she didn't need a man in her life. She's a
That's breaking up.
feminist.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
look,
mean by breaking the
and
home up. Yeah,
he
and then
didn't lie. He didn't lie about
They
that.
came
What
with the
they
Planned
he didn't,
Parenthood. They came with
yep,
the
the
food
game
stamps. They
banging.
came with the if the man in the house you can't get no aid. They came with all that.
Look, can't the game banging because they broke up the Black Panthers because why they showed you a little bit in the movie. When you see Ezell right there starting trying to sell dope because he needed money. He was saying the Black Panthers ain't feeding me. The Black Panthers was trying to keep that out the neighborhood, right? They were trying to feed the neighborhood. So the police, you see how they were showing you FBI pulling up on niggas in the hood saying, hey, we'll supply you guys with this. All y'all got to do is just have war with it. And they do that today. When we had the peace treaty out here, it wasn't Crips and Bloods who start shooting back at each other. It was the police and ski masks driving up on Crips and Bloods, screaming out the opposite and shooting at us, making us break the peace.
Because the number one way that you could turn a brother against a brother, you bring somebody that they trust in.
Yep. They
And
own.
then
And that's their own.
what you do is you start manipulating the trust, tell them the one thing, tell them another, and just watch it systematically fall. Because the one thing growing up that used to happen that don't happen no more, and T Price and Trayvon and Dion, you could tell me if I'm lying, and even Gigi. Niggas used to sit down and have hard conversations with each other.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Even if it turned into we got to go out in the back and handle this shit physically, we're going to have a conversation. They don't do that no more. You know what they start doing? They start sneak dissing. They start side hustling. They start manipulating family members against family members to the point to where you divide the family and cut it up in so many goddamn sections that you're not growing up with cousins no more. You don't know who your cousin is or your uncle or your auntie is. And then guess what ends up happening? You end up dating one of your cousins because y'all so far removed from the family.
I got a joke. It ain't a joke, it's real, but I turned it into a joke that I say this. I say, when they killed all our real pillars, right? When they killed all the ones that made you want to hold the N-word in your mouth, made you didn't want to go do whatever you thought about doing to your fellow black brother. When they got those guys out the way, when they killed the Martins, when they killed the Malcolms, when they killed all our pillars that just made us want to be a little better, even if it was your dad and they took him to jail or something like that, and he got caught up in something. When they take those people away, that's when the brotherhood went away. That's when the love for each other, a little bit of compassion to say, I don't know why I hate you because you are me. Like we say something out here, and me and my homeboy, this is what made me stop this stupid shit out here, right? When I was out here in the streets, bro, doing shit I don't supposed to do. When you go across the street somewhere else, who you looking for? You looking for yourself. You over here looking for a nigga that walk like you. That's who you looking for. You ain't gonna do nothing to nobody else. You like who over here like me, that nigga walking around here like he owned the fucking block. That you killing yourself. You aiming at your fucking self.
Look, I was taught a long time ago there are two things that will kill you faster than a bullet: heart disease or anything else you could think of, and that's jealousy and envy. That will kill you faster than anything else. Salute to you, Grimlock. Salute.
And one thing we have to remember too, they breed us with hate. They ain't got. We know they hate us, but they breed us to hate us. Okay, we come out the
Yeah.
womb hating ourselves. We come out the womb looking in the mirror and my skin too dark. My lips ain't big enough. My titties ain't big enough. My booty ain't big enough. I got to have the Becky on the scalp. Okay, they breed us to hate us. So what do? We walk around hating us, and we turn on us, and then you notice we don't fight like them. They fight with pens and paper. We fight with guns and spears. Okay,
We still
they
got that
breed that
slave.
in.
We still got that slavery mentality.
Yeah.
We still want to make massa proud. Some of us
Mm-hmm.
still want to make massa proud. Some of us still want to go in the big house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, doing that hard work out there, picking that cotton or whatever you want to say it, I'm saying it to where you guys can understand it. And then you also got it to where they just made it to where it's like, the laws didn't change, the world didn't change, right? So it's like we can't lynch we can't lynch N-words anymore. We can't lynch those people. We can't just do
Right.
it and it's cool anymore. So what can we do? We can make them do it to themselves. We don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
We make them do it to
Mm-hmm.
themselves. We make them don't even focus on us.
Mm-hmm. That's what the book said.
Right now, if you went outside and told some people, let's go up to a white area and go crazy, they're gonna be like, you lost your mind, nigga. I ain't going over there doing no shit, doing white. That's exactly what they're gonna say. But if you tell them tear up their own neighborhood, they ain't gonna think twice.
Just like
Mm-mm.
the like
Mm-mm.
I was there during the Mike Brown riots. My family was in Kenosha during
You burn some shit?
the
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
on accident. Shit. No, but look, the part that got burned repeatedly had nothing to do with. It wasn't black owned businesses. It was, well, no, I take that back. It was black owned businesses, but it was such a mixed community, and it wasn't even the people of Ferguson that was doing it. It was outside influences doing it. It was people from Illinois coming over and starting shit, burning stuff that wasn't theirs. You had people
Mm-hmm.
out begging young whippersnappers to stop and think about what you're doing before they rush the quick trip. And it's like when somebody already has that idea in their head, only thing they need to do is something that motivates them to do something negative. But they can't turn that around and let something motivate them to do something positive. The 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 people that are suffering more than anyone else is not the eyewitnesses. It's the damn youth. Our children are the ones that are going to suffer.
Mm-hmm.
And each
Mm-hmm.
generation, shout out to you, T Price, but each generation gets worse and worse and worse
Because
because
they lowered the
yeah,
boundaries, Mr. Marshall. They
You
ain't
know
got
who
no
else is
boundaries
suffering?
no more.
You
And
know who else is suffering the worst? I feel like, just me personally, is the women that is birthing us, the women that is having us. It's their sons, it's their daughters. Like, at the end of the day, the mothers are out here screaming and crying and don't nobody care. Not even the sons of them same mothers. You lost a brother. Your auntie you lost a cousin, and that's your auntie's son. Like, you don't care because now you just basically fit to go make whoever your mom is, you fit to go do that to another person, mom. Whoever your auntie fit go do that to somebody else, auntie. And it's a cycle that for this revenge thing in you. They can't get away with that, and we don't do nothing. Look, I'm gonna be real. Somewhere you gotta swallow. It don't matter if they got the last kill, somebody gotta stop the kill. And it ain't
mm-hmm.
nobody turning in their grave. If anything, you making them lie flat on their back and they resting comfortable. They may be laying on their stomach with their hands up in that. You don't know. They may be comfortable because now they ain't got to worry about their son feeling like he got to grow up and get revenge, because that's what people do. I've seen it. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers killed your daddy and whoop you. And now that son got so much anger and his whole life is focused on, I'm gonna be from somewhere or do something to somebody over there. Now his life ruined. Either he get killed or he go to prison for life. No, you just gotta stop it somewhere, and you gotta take that loss for
Mm-hmm.
the next generation to win, bro.
But see, this is why the responsibility is mine. This is why the responsibility is yours. This is why the responsibility is everybody's who wants to. We have to be the educators, and we also got to be the examples. Something that I told you this before, but I'll say it on the panel. There's something that I always had respect for you, Trey. But even before me and you start talking, you was on the panel. You and Elder got into it real good. Y'all got into it real. It was hilarious, but y'all got into it real good. A lot of shit was said on both sides. But you know what y'all both did that next following day on that stream? Y'all both apologized to each other. Y'all both let the shit slide. And that showed what type of man that you truly are. We all have lapse in anger and, self-control issues with what comes out your shit. I'm the king of this shit of what comes out of my mouth.
Males, we are apex predators, all of us.
But when you're able to full stop, genuinely apologize, and show the type of respect that people think they want but they can never get, that showed me a lot about you. Showed me a lot about Gigi when we talk behind the scenes and things that she says that she I'm not gonna put it out there, Gigi, because I love you and I
I don't care.
respect you. But
Man, I'm
she,
too old to be worried about being embarrassed. Okay, don't
no,
even play with me like that.
she's told me times that she's failed. She told me times that she made mistakes, and she told me what she's trying to do to fix those mistakes. I have nothing but respect for that. My cousin Dion, same thing. Me and him talk. He tell we bear our souls with each other because we're not putting on a front to try to make.
Don't forget about Mr. Marshall. Mr. Marshall, don't forget about you. You got your life going on, and you got your little bag going on for your senior citizen adventures. Okay, and then within 30 days, you got your grandson with a Glock to your head, and my son set my house on fire.
I want to say this.
I wasn't gonna bring none of that up, Gigi. That's for you to bring up.
That's my testimony. That's my testimony. Okay, I'm not embarrassed about that. I did the best. If I hadn't did the best I was supposed to, I might feel some kind of way about it. But these jokers was brought up with doctors and athletes and personal shoppers, and they in the limo while I'm driving the duct tape car going shopping at the Goodwill. But they got personal shoppers of the strength of my back, okay? Not daddy. It's mama doing that. And then 20 years later, you gonna glock me up? You gonna glock me up in my own house?
Damn.
And then set it on fire? Huh?
But see,
I just got out the hospital with a triple bypass, Mr. Marshall. I did 2 weeks out the hospital with a triple bypass. That means we got 4 valves. 3 of mine is not working. I'm working on a third of a heart, okay? And you gonna block me up, my grandson. My grandson.
But guess what, Gigi?
Grandson.
But guess what, Gigi?
Grandson.
Guess what, Gigi? You don't spread that the same venom that you got. You're not spreading that to other people.
No, I don't need that in my pathway. You know what I'm saying?
But that's my point.
If I'm thinking about me, then I got to think about how I do with you, because what comes back to me is what I do with you. That's what the book said. Ain't that what the book said?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say this. What connected me, and this with all of y'all, and I know we came in talking about sports, but what I speak to certain people behind the scenes and keep in contact is because of real one connection. Me and T Price. We sitting there, we talking. I think we on Ticket Stream, Ticket sometime he'll get off of there and we be on there, it'll be the next day. And T Price was just saying things. And just before, we on somebody else's stream, so T Price wasn't too much letting loose. But I said this, T Price, no, I ain't lying. I said, wait a minute, hold on. I said, T Price, you was raised in the church, wasn't you? That nigga said, I sure was. I said, me too. I said, I could tell. So my connection with a lot of you, Yes, it's basketball, it's sports, and it's on a lot of other things that I learned now, like that we have. But the one connection that I have with each and everybody that's on this panel and that was on it, that we all knew God, knew of Christ, love Christ, and what we believed in. That was let me know. If I talk to somebody, I can tell when I'm talking to somebody that ain't got no God in them. I just know it on here. Like when I'm just talking to a fool, I know it. And I'll just be like, and that's when I go, oh, let me go earthly on your ass then. Like that, let me let you know. Like, I don't know what y'all think, but ain't no punks. I ain't gotta be no punk because I believe in Christ. That's what a lot of people think. Like, I ain't Jesus. I ain't gotta turn no cheeks. That was
Well,
only he had to do that, not me.
My point is, we all desire the same thing. We all see the shit. You know, basketball and sports is a microcosm of reality. The same shit that's happening in sports is happening every day. We got motherfuckers that think they're shit that they're not. They got people that think they're on top and they're not. We got people that think they're better than other people and they're not, because it's the way they live their life. And
People
like,
backstab you at work. People backstab you at work, try to get in positions, all that, lie on you.
Yeah, you're supposed to have your day off on your birthday, but they're calling you while you're on a stream trying to get you to come in. You know, shit like that.
And then want to give you a watch when you retire. You don't work your whole life at one place, and if you ain't got no 401k, if you ain't got this, and if you ain't got that, you can't buy no insurance. Like
And
my situation,
and
I'm
then
a
try to make
CC, I'm a senior citizen.
make you a veteran on a minimum and try to tell you the
Yeah.
school and try to teach the person to replace you. I say no, Bob, for 500.
Yeah.
And then your son can't play basketball. Oh wait,
Yeah.
what were we talking about again? But
No.
see here, look, check this out. This is my favorite time of the year. This is how I know I love August, September, October, November, December. I love the end of summer going into fall.
Oh yeah, the fall.
I love watching the seasons change. But even though the seasons are going to change, and they're going to change again, and guess what? They're going to change after that. And shout out to Grimlock. I know he's listening. He's in the chat. But me and him, they had some real deep ass, like mind blowing conversations. So I don't want to leave him out. He put me on to a lot of deep thinking, and I have a lot of love and respect. I still think that he's like a long lost cousin, but you know, there's a lot of people that I learned from. Some people think I'm a know-it-all, but I'm not. Shout out to
Mr.
Tyson.
Marston.
Hey, you know what I like to call it, Mark? I'm a learn it all. I'm a learn it all. I'm not a know it. I'm a learn it all, motherfucker. And so I can know. You know, I learn it all. Whoever got something, I don't care if you my age, younger than me. What's that new dance y'all doing right there? Yes, okay, yeah, woo, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it now. Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, no, I'm a learn it all. I'm not a know it all, bro. I'm a learn it all. But I'm gonna tell you this: if I know something before you and you got it wrong, I'm gonna learn you something today.
Yeah.
But you can't do that no more. You can't do that no more, King Trey. You can't do that no more because everybody know everything. They got the smartphone. We don't even read, write, read. That's just in the country. Ain't no reading, writing, none of that going on.
People don't understand it. Google only know what we tell it, man. All these computers, it's the information we tell it. It just can process it faster. And guess what? Their memory don't lapse as the computer gets old. That's it. That computer just know what we put in it. It's telling our history. It's not nothing. Everybody, you know, look, I look at it right now. I remember my parents, you know, and they can get to a building, a place, and they didn't need Google. They ain't need no maps. Hey, what's your cross streets? Yeah. Okay. And that's it.
Yeah, when I learned how to drive before MapQuest and GPS, it was you look for landmarks and you remember the landmarks.
There you go, Mr. Marston. You go to the yellow mailbox to the red tree.
Look, Mark, I remember the street. Look, I turned left on Vermont. I make a right on Western. I do this on Main. I do this on Clinton. I turn like you remember things like that. Like you, that's how you like kept your memory good. You know, that's how
Right.
you worked your brain. Now
Oh
we're
yeah,
lazy.
she lived next to that blinking yellow light on the left. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
mailbox down.
Look, I don't remember really. Look, it's nighttime now. I came here in the daytime, but I do remember it's the because y'all don't have these now. But I know on her block, it's a mailbox. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah,
Like, it's a
yeah, yeah,
mailbox.
yeah. She got a cow mailbox on her driveway. Okay.
Yeah,
She live next.
she's
She
the one
live
with
next
the
to a
she's the
pink house.
one with the
She live next to
derelict Buick Regal in the driveway. Yeah, that's
yes.
right.
She live next to the pink house with the old school in it in the driveway.
Yeah.
But you knew how to
Yeah.
get somewhere, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, it's great. Technology is and that's why, and this why I say we all heard this. And I say this a lot. It's pros and cons to everything. It's
There
pros
you
and
go.
cons to everything. Oh, this dresser is nice, but damn, it's taking room up. You know,
But
it's like
Trayvon. So is there pros and cons in signing in Philadelphia for the league minimum?
it's
Oh
all
Lord, I
it's
got it.
all
Oh,
cons.
lighters in the
It's all
air,
cons.
lighters
It's
in the
all cons
air,
right there.
lighters in the air.
It's all
I'm finna
cons
get
right there.
triggered.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
finna get
It's all
triggered.
cons.
I'm finna get triggered. Oh Lord, my
Hey, look,
heart's hurting. I'm
that's all
limiting on my
cons, man.
oxygen.
Because, look, I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you, it's all
that
cons
one
on
right
that
there.
because if no nobody
Oh.
understand, if ain't nobody look, we got so many. This the most years we got to watch somebody do some bullshit. I'm gonna say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
This the most. So I'm gonna say this to the
Mm-hmm.
world. I'm gonna say this to the world. I ain't saying this to everybody, because if you caught on, but if you ain't caught on in 24 years, y'all the ones that always raised your hand and said, "Teacher, I still don't get it. Why 2 + 2 is 4?" Oh my God! Because
Because it is.
you know how we get mad. Y'all know how we used to get mad when it's that kid in the class because we want to move on, and they or that kid that reading, they like.
The one that
Duh,
can't read, the one
went
Trayvon, those are
around.
the same people that be eating paste and Play-Doh and shit. So we just
Look,
let
I'm
them
not
eat their
mad at you.
paste.
Look, guess what? Let me say this so nobody won't try to flat. I'm not clowning. What I'm saying is, hey man, put this guy where he belongs, man. Don't do this to him. So,
y'all know that ain't right. Y'all know
so
that
that's
ain't
what
right.
I'm saying
Who
with
gonna go
LeBron
to
James. That's what I'm saying
who
with
gonna
LeBron.
go to another job?
Y'all see
Trey,
how long
tell me
LeBron
this.
James? Look, go ahead, GG.
Tell me this. You got a job and you making $50 million a year, and you done told your job that you're not gonna renew your contract for another year or two because you want to get paid. Okay, we hear you. That was the first narrative. Okay, the second narrative is now you don't want to get the veterans minimum. Okay, you ain't gonna go nowhere and get the veterans minimum, and you know that was the story. So tell me who is going to go to another job where from a job that you making 50 million to go over here, I'm going up here to make 8 million and you a billionaire. Who does that? Who does
Uh,
that?
Jay
Mark,
Reed.
I'm
What's
gonna
in
let Mark.
that? What's in that? What's in that contract? What's in that contract that's going to entice you so much that you're going to go from $50 million a year to $8 million in two, meaning you're going to get 4 and 4. Okay, that means that yeah, kids, 4 and 4 is 8. Okay, you're going to get 4 and 4. You're going to leave a whole state when you building $100 million mansion for $8 million in 2 years and you a billionaire? Something
Yo,
ain't right.
Bel Air.
Because he
Something
wants
ain't
to
right.
try to win a championship in the city where Kobe became famous. That's what it's all about. He broke Kobe's scoring record in
Mm-mm,
Philadelphia. He wants a
mm-mm,
championship in Philly. I don't think it's going to happen
mm-mm,
because, you know, they
mm-mm,
already talking about
mm-mm.
trading Embiid for a washing machine and a set of towels. But, you know, I don't.
Ain't this the first time in history that we've ever seen this man take that kind of pay cut? Come on now. I've been up here a few years now. I got about a half a century on you. I know that.
Well, I'm
When
pretty
Jay.
sure
has
that
he ever? When has he ever took a pay cut like this? Now you got to take the chopper. You're gonna take the helicopter, chopper, over the 76ers. Huh?
Who thinks the 76ers is going to win the championship? They're guard heavy and they don't have no goddamn big men.
The
So
I'ma
man.
say this. Go ahead.
Mm-mm. Something ain't
look,
right about that, y'all.
it
Y'all know
looks
that ain't right.
it looks nice on paper. It really does. But so does anything look nice on paper when you put
Sounds
color
like
to it.
calling the Philadelphia clutch client Sixers. Because
They
Now,
the
let me
Sixers,
ask
the
you this
76.
question.
They got seven clutch client athletes on the 76. Seven.
And if you
Seven.
sign with
That's
clutch,
half
you're
the
not
that's
clutch in
half
the
the
game.
that's
There's
half
not a
the
clutch client
roster.
and the head
that hits
coach.
clutch shots.
I just want to expose a lie. I just want to
And the
expose
head
a lie.
coach.
I want to expose a lie that went over a few people here. I don't know if it went over any of you guys here, but I don't know if you guys spoke on it or maybe it crossed you guys' mind privately because sometimes we see things and we don't get to talk to each other. But I'm gonna say it right now for the first time out loud. I thought ring culture didn't matter and it was overrated. And
Well,
Come
you
on
know,
now.
so
Come on
if
look,
now.
Trayvon, that I like how you slipped the jab and then the hook when I was
yeah.
looking
Yeah,
at the
come on
jab that
now.
you had
So
for
Yeah.
me.
it's like,
Yeah.
so if
Yeah.
you why are you making this move?
Tiger, I'm the
LeBron
best.
still wants to win. No, what it was I'm gonna be real. LeBron realized he can't win in the West, right? You know, he never could. Like, you know what I mean? Everything, all his success has been in the East. So when he realized that, he had to, what LeBron always does is he start making things that he cannot accomplish look like they're dumb. Like, why go for that? Why go for the defensive title? You know what I mean? That really doesn't matter because they're going to cheat you out of it. Like some lie. And you know why this guy was in this team and I was on this team. He didn't make that team. And then we got our boy Tony Allen coming out making that look dumb. And then you come right now and say ring culture. Go to the next thing you can't accomplish. Another ring in the West. You feel me? So now you go to ring culture since you can't win 5 like Kobe and Mike. And you know that's something that's stinging. You feel me? Because those are the 2 guys that he really cares about most of all. Those are the 2 guys that he's been targeting, all his fan base targeted. Y'all never say Iverson. Y'all never say Steph, really. Y'all never say nobody else. Y'all don't say Magic, other guys who got 5 rings. Y'all don't even say Kareem, but y'all disrespectful ass. Y'all focus on Mike and Kobe. So he can't win that, so he shits down on ring culture. Then he said, oh, I got an opportunity for a ring. Oh, Jaylen Brown, oh, him. Let me see this. Oh, ring culture matters again. Now it's about a ring. Oh, then you got Bob Myers saying if it's about winning, hold on. He said he's done with that. That's basically what you say. When you say ring culture is washed, well, what the fuck are you still playing for? Because I play basketball to win the championship. Not I also get paid, but I want to win a championship. Anytime I'm doing something, I want to get the promotion. I want to be the one that gets looked out. I want the spotlight on me. Hey, yeah, I know I'm in a sinking group, but I want to be Cisco. I want to be Beyonce and Destiny Child. I want everybody looking at me. Okay, like I want to be that person.
Trayvon, LeBron James is just like the chick that's never been proposed to. Talking about some, well, weddings don't mean anything, but as soon as she get proposed to, she wants a
She want the biggest wedding of all time.
right.
You feel me? And that's what it is, man. So
LeBron James is the basketball equivalent of a pick-me wife. That's what he is.
And if you don't pick me, I'm about to tell everybody that. Excuse me, Gigi.
You got a small dick.
Yeah,
Go,
small.
baby. Go, baby.
Can't work it. And you already knew where I was about to go with it.
Go on, baby. Go on, baby.
You ain't got no tongue and nigga no game and all that. I only messed with you because I felt bad for
You
your
got
ass.
that.
You know?
You got that toddler going on down there, partner.
And this look what he do. I say, look what he do to the Lakers. Look what he do to Cleveland. Look, they the boyfriend that he was dating. And then when they tired of him, like, and realize you not real. Oh, you using me. Oh, hell no. And now he want to spread rumors. Oh, they was messed up in there. Oh, yeah, his
They
mama,
cheated
his
on me.
dad.
They cheated on me with Luka and Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
You go look. He left me for a white motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who white motherfucker?
And he's international. You left me for this vanilla, international vanilla. Okay, that's what you did.
And
They
then
call Euro vanilla.
and then you seek somebody out, and then you act like they seeked you out. That's the girlfriend that is, right? She give you her number. Look, well, I'm gonna give you my number. Okay, you better call me. And you call her, and then you don't want to talk to her no more. You don't want to date her no more. And she's flipping the relationship, acting like, what? After I went with you, after I gave you a chance, wait, you forgot you approached me up in the store and you was like, "Ooh, you look good. Ooh, I like the way you dressed today. You was talking all nice to me, talking about you like my haircut, all that shit, talking about my beard. And now you sitting up here acting like I approached you. I didn't approach you in no store. I didn't say, can you come be my girlfriend? You asked to be mine. That's what LeBron James do. You asked to be a D girlfriend, and then you act like he asked you. You to be D Wade.
Russell Westbrook's girlfriend, D Wade's girlfriend, Chris Bosh's girlfriend.
You never could get Carmelo in his prime. Look, Carmelo like, I'm too good for you. And then when he got a little older, Carmelo like, okay, I'll fuck with you a little bit because now nobody else.
Carmelo had 2 kids and he was
shit like that. So you like, I can get your ass now. You took it still, you took it, you hit it, and then you move your ass on. That's all you do, Kyrie. You lay him for a while.
Kyrie, there you go.
Then you go to look. Oh, I like Minnesota girls too. Come here, Kevin Love. What's going on? Yeah, you get him. Oh, Chris Bosh. What's up? I've been to Canada up there with Drake. What's up, Chris Bosh? Yeah, boy. Yeah, I've been up there with Drake. I seen you. Look, and then when they don't want you no more, you shit on their careers and say, you know what? I don't know why I try to make that work.
It was just me and D Wade. We wasn't no big 3.
Man, now you see what Chris Bosh came out and said. See, in his way, he didn't say nothing about his team with LeBron, but he was like, man, it's just LeBron making another super team. See, I said, yeah, Chris Bosh didn't like that. I'm going to tell you, D-Wade, Chris Bosh don't like the disrespect they been getting. I'm going to tell you moments where they exposed it. When D-Wade started telling the truth in that Hall of Fame week, when he had Dirk and Paul and Tony Parker and all them around him, and he was like, I ain't going to lie, Paul. He told the truth. Look, Dirk knew it. Everybody else knew the truth anyway. They already
we would have won in 2011 if it wasn't for LeBron. Shit, I was giving it great fucking serious.
Dirk told him before he said it. He said, you made that call to LeBron, huh? He said, yep, I called it. Look, everybody knew it. He was like, look, Kobe's winning all these rings. They always wanted us to think it was Kevin Garnett. It took 3 Hall of Famers to make LeBron do that. No, it was one guy. Kobe,
one phone call. What you gonna do?
Hey, Trayvon, say it right. Say it right. It was one guy, 2 jersey numbers that made that nigga go to Miami.
Made that nigga go to Miami. And look, bro, Kobe couldn't even keep him from the finals. He was scared to face him in the finals. I'm going to tell you something that I felt in my heart. I ain't going to say it's true, so nothing won't get flagged, but in my heart, when he faced Boston that year, I don't want to hear that Delonte West shit like bothered him. No,
he was afraid. You afraid the nigga standing in the on deck circle?
I'm gonna say the NBA knew it and they seen it in Kobe eyes. Wasn't no team gonna beat Kobe Bryant after he got his ass whooped by Boston that year. You can see how he was the next year. You can see how the Lakers were.
He was planning his revenge tour and. Look, that's why LeBron magically choked against Orlando. Yep. And he was like, Dwight, go soften him up for me, and maybe I could get there next year.
And I'm going to tell you a person that shoots with no confidence, right? And we all have seen this guy on the courts, right? Mark, Gigi, I know you playing with women or watching basketball, seeing it however, everybody on here. We know that one guy that we like, that nigga garbage. You know, you kind of slack off him. That nigga garbage. Ain't got no shot, no chance in hell for nothing. We just using you so we can run the 5 or the 4, whatever the hell we run. We just need you out here, nigga. Come on out. Run up and down. Nigga, stay in front of him the best way you can. Please stay in front of that nigga the best way you can over there, please. And shit like that. And then he shoots the ball. It's everything is it's point game. It's point game. And he get the ball. Everybody, this when everybody else on the team, on his team, gives up. They can't make it. They like shoot it because they desperate. Shoot it. And we looking like we just do a stump on him. Nigga, you can't make it. We stump at him. Jab at him like we gonna punch him or something. And, and we like, we looking for the and that shit hit the backboard. Bop, boop, bop, hit about 4 times. Some Kawhi Leonard shit. I ain't saying like Kawhi because Kawhi didn't act like LeBron. But when LeBron shot that shot against Orlando to make
that was a heave.
You could tell he just threw that shit towards the rim. When it went in, the way he put his hand up and shocked like, oh my God. I know that shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, I can't believe that. That's like me in a fight. The first time I ever knocked somebody smooth out, I didn't know it. I was fighting for my goddamn life. I threw about 2 more punches, and the nigga was on the ground already. They like, damn, you knocked him out. You know what I did? I did what LeBron James did. Hell yeah, yeah, nigga, leave me alone. Nigga, I ain't playing around here. Boy, yeah, boy, that's what I'm doing, boy.
Hey, Trayvon, you never apologized to me about that either, nigga.
Hey, it wasn't Mark, y'all. Mark was some pussy. It wasn't Mark. I'm telling you right now. But that's how you do. So I know LeBron, he does that a lot. A lot of times that they say he makes the right play. Let me show y'all something else that's a lot. So LeBron makes the right play, right? He says Cal Korver is one of the best 3-point shooters in the game. That's why he passed the ball to him when he was in Cleveland and he gave him that shot. Okay, so you got Rui Hachimura, the hottest guy on the team right now, making all of his threes, all of his twos. He's making everything. And you choose to do that dumbass floater.
IQ since he was 8 years old. Talk about that guy.
This nigga is playing. Kobe said it best. These guys play accidental basketball out there,
There
nigga.
you go. There you go. Throw it up there and hope it go in. Ain't no
Well,
scheme.
that's been LeBron James' career.
Let me
You
look.
remember,
when LeBron,
you remember that buzzer beater in the playoffs against Chicago? He accidentally kissed it off the glass.
Against Washington, right?
No, that was against Chicago.
Oh, okay, Chicago. Oh no, hey T Price. Remember when you laughed at me when I said this? You remember they like to show this replay. I know we all seen it on YouTube. Remember when he went behind his back? They double teamed him. He tried to go behind his back. Really, it was supposed to be a steal. I'm gonna be honest, but it ended up going between the dude's legs. Bam! And LeBron ended up getting it on accident. He didn't try to bounce that ball behind. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. You know the player. I swear on God, once I seen it, I said that's an accident. That ain't no. You remember when Chris Paul had the ball dribbling and then he nutmegged the motherfucker? He threw it between his legs. Later, I think he was on OKC. Yeah. And when everybody
that was on his birthday.
Look what he did. Everybody cheering like, oh my, he waving it off. No, that ain't shit. No, let's play back. No, don't celebrate that. That's a basketball play. I just did the nigga. LeBron didn't celebrate that after he put it through the nigga legs. He was happy and surprised. Wow, what the ball in my hand? Shit, woo. Let me. They never show you what happened. They never show you what happened after that play when he put it between that nigga legs because he didn't make that shit.
No, he didn't. He
they always just show you the between the leg bounce, and he didn't try to do that. He didn't try to put every real basketball player or sports player. I don't care who you is. You know that shit was not on. We know when shit is on an accident.
Then let me ask you this question, Trey. In Game 7 of the 2016 finals, why don't they show the offensive plays that LeBron James have in that game? We only get showed the block and him crying like a fucking grieving mother that her son drowned in the river and shit. He shot like shit that game.
Because the highlights was mostly Kyrie Irving.
Right.
They can't find the tape. They can't find the tape.
Hey, look who Kyrie Irving look. And I love this. I swear to God, I wish I could tell Kyrie Irving this. And I know he probably listen, but I love this. I love him being in the locker room celebrating with LeBron with the championship. And the only thing on his mind is, I want to call Kobe Bryant and say, everything, look, he out there, look, LeBron listening to this shit. Hey, everything you told me worked, man. Yeah. Everything right now. Oh, everything. I'm so proud of you, man. Keep it up. Oh, everything, Kobe. Hey, all right, man. Hey, no, I ain't finna go chill with LeBron. Hell no, I ain't finna go over there to his party. Hell no, I'm finna go do my own thing.
And ever since then, you want to know something? As soon as Kyrie hangs up, he's like, I got to trade this motherfucker.
Hey, look, immediately right after that, you know when he look, I bet you walked over there. Who is that? Look, it's all loud in there. Hey, who was that? It was Kobe. What the fuck you call him for? I swear, I know that.
Because I look up to him. He's the real
Hey, man. If I ain't called Kobe before these last 2 games, we would have lost this shit. You know, look, if Tyronn Lue, if I didn't call Kobe and Tyronn Lue didn't tell you, LeBron, I need more. What you mean, man? What the fuck I got to try? Man, no, play some defense on Draymond Green, get to the foul line, make some free throws.
And stop
being
turning the
serious.
ball over.
Stop turning the ball over.
And stop
Hey,
filing your fingernails.
people
And
don't want
stop
to
filing
remember
your
these moments.
fingernails while your team is out there struggling. You over there filing your fingernails. What is that all about? Okay, can't
Look
you
what
wait till you get to the house?
man, it's coming out. Look what D Wade saying. Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna support me. You didn't come to my Hall of Fame induction, nigga. Oh, okay, watch this. Yeah, he stole my MVP. Yeah, that was my motherfucking MVP. He started going in on people didn't know the shots either. When he said that shit in the Hall of Fame, and he said, yeah, we did that because of Kobe. He told the truth. When he said Kobe was the guy in the Olympics, see nobody, and I'm gonna tell you this, they always talk about something LeBron James do. They talk about his movie, that bullshit ass Space Jam. They talk about his podcasts. They talk about everything and highlight it. You know what they didn't highlight? They didn't highlight that Netflix special with that Olympic team. You know why? Because everybody had Kobe Bryant in their mouth. Kobe changed this. When Kobe changed,
Right.
that's what did it. They like, oh no, this ain't about LeBron. We can't.
You saw
we
the
can't.
way
That's
Kobe got up early in the morning and was putting in the work.
And look what he said. Even LeBron saying it. He was like, look, now LeBron supposed to be this so-called fake ass GOAT. He in the damn video saying, when I seen Kobe doing that, I was like, oh hell yeah. He different. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, that means you ain't on this level. In sports terms, when you look at another athlete and you yourself know you on a high level, this is a high level you on. It may not be up there with the GOAT, but you like shit. I'm on a high level. Nigga, I'm better than the rest of the league. It's just him. That's what you're saying. You look at him, you say he on another level. That's what he was telling you, and that was man.
Ain't that what D Wade said though, Trey? D Wade said that he thought.
But Trayvon, I got a question. I got a question.
He said he thought he was famous, but when Kobe showed up on the scene, he saw what being real famous was about. Okay, he said that out of his own mouth, right?
But Nick Rome said that Kobe was never the best player in the NBA, nowhere in any point of his career.
Well,
how is that so?
His favorite player now, his favorite player now, since it ain't KD anymore after KD trade. When KD went to Golden State, a lot of those guys left KD. A lot of those guys, Nick Wright got it already on Instagram. He was like, how can you say KD's not better than LeBron? He shoots better than him, dribble better. Everybody know it. So for him to say that, it's because his own favorite player now, LeBron James, proved him wrong. LeBron James is on 60 Minutes saying, and look, the guy tried to help him. That bald head guy with them glasses tried to help him. That nigga LeBron said Kobe Bryant is the best player in the league right now. He said better than you, like he trying to help him. Damn, nigga, we trying to push you. Better than you. He like,
I have to say so.
Yeah, look, at that time, that was before he wanted to tell the truth. He knew it was bullshit. He was being truthful. I'm just being real. That was the last truthful of LeBron. He was like, no, right now he has some of the best skills, bro. Like, he knew he didn't have none of that shit. He kept it real. He like, man, the rest of the league gonna kick my ass if I lie right now and say I'm better than him. He probably was in the league probably on 6 fucking years or something.
And that was the same interview where he asked Kobe, who will win in a 1-on-1 against both of you? And Kobe was like, you really asking that question?
Man. And look. Even when they was on the side of each other, Kobe and him, I seen like it, and I felt the same way. Kobe did the same thing I did. I said what LeBron James is good at, but I ain't saying he's not a master Jedi yet. You understand? Y'all remember he ain't a master Jedi, but he is a high Jedi, but he ain't no master yet. You know what I mean? He ain't got his own apprentice. He can't have that yet. We don't see no baby LeBrons in there. And everybody that they said was baby LeBrons, them niggas out the league. Ben Simmons, pew, Zion. Pew.
There you go.
Everybody that they said was baby LeBron, nigga, out the damn league. Giannis. He gonna be on his way out too. I don't care what nobody say. I've been said this. It's like Russell. Giannis reminds me of Russell Westbrook, just tall than a motherfucker. That's it. That's all he reminds me of. And Russell Westbrook can shoot a little better than him. I ain't gonna lie. But Giannis reminds me of a tall ass Russell Westbrook. When Giannis is too, because he's already starting to get injury prone. But I don't know if he was faking because he wanted out of Milwaukee in a way. But I'm gonna say this: when Giannis gets to those 35 and 36s, and he can't burn past them young niggas no more. And they young and they big too, and they strong. And the NBA drafted some niggas to compete with you, like Long and Lincoln. Giannis ain't gonna be no goddamn good because your power is driving, bro. You don't got no post game. You can't put your back to the basket. We ain't never seen Giannis hit nobody with no left, right, boom to the left. We ain't never hit him with no jab. We ain't never seen none of this shit in Giannis. See, and that's what I don't like about people who be like, Giannis the best. Hold on. Man, that's how weak this league is. If this nigga is the best, the league is weak. This nigga don't got no fucking crossover. This nigga don't got a back step. This nigga just got straight drive to the rim, put my elbow and forearm on you, give you a little football running back like push back and get a little spacing and try to dunk it or lay it up and get a foul and get a free throw that I can't shoot for 15 fucking seconds.
Now, can I ask you a question, Trayvon? Because I think you're on the fence. Can you tell me how you really feel about Giannis Antetokounmpo, please?
I think Giannis is not the. I think Giannis need to learn more, bro. Like Kobe taught him. Like Kobe just passed away, bro, and didn't get to like really let this next generation know keep going. And I noticed this. I'm being real. How I feel about all these dudes that I have respect for, except for Kyrie. I'm being real. Kawhi, Paul George. Giannis, Devin Booker. I feel like all you niggas was on the right path when Kobe was alive because y'all know he watching you motherfuckers and he'll text y'all. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, y'all had this info. And once Kobe passed away, it was like them niggas threw the Mamba Bible away. And no blaspheme towards the Most High. I'm saying, like, they threw the basketball, like, knowledge away from him. Like, what he gave them basic instructions to make it in the NBA. Let's put it like that. And they went away from that. When he passed, they're like, oh, Kobe ain't here to judge me. He can't see me do this bullshit. Kawhi start acting like LeBron, asking Uncle Whoopty-Whoop and all that shit. And then Paul George not being that two-way player that he was. This nigga Giannis being baby LeBron, wanting to do everything LeBron did. People better pay attention to this. You leaving your first team going to Miami. You like LeBron. You talk to him. I seen videos behind. You say you don't want to join up and do certain things, but you really. These players like the way LeBron manipulate the NBA and get money. They don't really respect his basketball skill. That ain't what they like him for. They like that LeBron James know how to get paid for shit that he don't do. Like he ain't really good at. That's what they admire. So they appreciate that. And they appreciate that LeBron James, it's like follow the leader. If, we gonna say that if somebody around us do your sister, your brother, or whoever is close to you, if they do some bullshit, your parents didn't whoop them, what we gonna say? You didn't whoop when they did it. So that's why we talk about who's the leader of the NBA. If Kobe was the face and they wasn't scared because what he did, whatever happened in Denver, because we know the truth. Yeah, the only thing he did wrong in my eyes was cheat on his wife. I'm just being real. That's the only thing he did wrong. I don't give a fuck what nobody else said. That's the only thing he did wrong. Like he said right there on that podium. The only thing I did was commit adultery.
That's Ron Thomas.
Ron Teasy. What's going on with it, big bro?
What's up?
I'm gonna end it right here so everybody else can get in. But I'm gonna say this. With LeBron, bro, it's all fake, bro. It's all propaganda. It's all make-believe. It's all scripted, bro. Kobe, if he was the face, we would have had these young players watching film. We would have had young players watching film. We would have had young players in the gym. I know it rhymes because that's what happens when shit is right. Young players watching film. Young players watch in the gym, practicing, working on their craft. But since LeBron James was the face, they do what he do. They slack off. They go to hip hop. They go to hip hop concerts in the off season. They ain't working out. They only show you highlights of the buckets going in. I watched Kobe Bryant when he was coming back from the Achilles and he was practicing. You know what? I seen him brick a couple shots when he was putting on them high top new Mambas. He didn't take out the bricks. He let people see the bricks. He let people see the makes. Just like Kobe Bryant said right now, there's something going on around what he said. Look, I got respect for LeBron on what they did for success in life, I believe he was saying, and KD. But would I do what they do? No. I would not. So, and Rich Paul, for you to say that, you stop speaking for stop putting words in the dead mouth. And that's Kobe. Like, have some
Yeah.
respect. Y'all say y'all respect Kobe, but y'all really don't, because y'all say Kobe would do that. He's not alive to say no, I wouldn't, or yes, I would. So do not say what he would do and what he wouldn't. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Bro, did you see what D Rose just said in that last interview?
That's not my life.
Acknowledge it.
When they asked him why he was so reclusive, he said, when I came in the league, nigga, I didn't go to movies, I didn't go to concerts, I didn't go eat with my family, I didn't do nothing. It was straight gym. He said, and I'm doing that, life passing me by. And he said, and I thought I had to do what Kobe Bryant did. He said, because this is the blueprint Kobe followed, so that's the same blue. I said, this is why this motherfucker was the youngest MVP in the league. Nigga said, I did exactly what Kobe Bryant did. Everything in the world is blocked off except basketball. I said, this how he rose to prominence so fast. You got to watch that interview with D Rose, bro. He paid homage to Kobe like, yo, I was tripping, but, you know, I came in following the Mamba blueprint. Everything on the outside world is cut off. It's all about basketball. And he said it basically in those exact words, using Kobe's name. He like, yo, I did what Kobe did, bro. No nothing. Everything is just basketball. He said, then I figured out, man, how the fuck does this man do this like this? Shit, D Rose just said that. I said, that's why he was the youngest MVP in the league, period. This nigga came in with the Mamba blueprint to piggyback off of what you just said, Trey. You feel me? If niggas was still doing that, remember when he was issuing the Mamba challenges and all that to everybody?
Jumping over cars and stuff. Y'all got these y'all little workouts is the rubber bands. They got them over at the rehab place where I go, and I'm in the senior citizen place. Y'all using the same bands we using. Ain't no workout no more. Y'all out there shooting around. Y'all ain't working out.
Derrick Rose said he followed nobody but Kobe blueprint.
Kobe walking around with ice packs on his shoulders, and his fingers is all broken. His nose is all broken. He riding bikes 40 miles. You know, he taking bike trips. You know, down here in the 702, and y'all, the ACLs ain't even holding up no more. Y'all can't even get through a full season without the ACLs clocking out on you.
They should have sprung for the extended warranty.
They need to do something. They need to upgrade to the black card or something. Because how you gonna work on your games if your foundation can't move? You ain't got no defense. You ain't got no offense. Cause your legs. You ain't been to the phone booth. Huh?
Well, you bring up a good point. But since I got a lot of the people that I love to talk to in here, and it is my birthday, Ron time.
Talk about it, nephew.
Life is in the air.
I don't think the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. I don't even think they're going to make the fucking playoffs this year.
Fuck no. Fuck no, they ain't going back to back.
Look, their team is so fractured with all that extracurricular horse shit that they got going on. I love watching the Patriots fall. I don't know what it is. Actually, I do know what it is. But I love watching the Patriots fall. That was the greatest gift. See, I was torn because Seattle was in my division for so many years.
Yep.
And I did not want to see the Patriots win. So it's funny that I'm now a Seahawks supporter. I'm not a fan, but I'm definitely a Seahawks supporter.
You know they just sold that team. You know they just sold the Seahawks for almost $10 billion.
I don't give a shit. They kicked the shit out the Patriots. So good for them.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. Who's going to be your surprise team this NFL season?
Surprise team?
Yeah.
I will probably say, and I don't know if they count as much of a surprise, but I think they're going to be outstanding this year. I was going to say the Cincinnati Bengals.
Really?
Yeah.
But they're in
Yeah,
a tough division though, so they got fist fights every fucking game this year.
yeah, but they don't understand what Dexter Lawrence did for them. He stops the run by himself. You feel me? And when you could make a team somewhat one dimensional with the offensive weapons they got, good God Almighty, I hope we don't got them on the schedule this year.
Oh, you do.
What y'all think about Houston?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why. Because ever since the owner died a couple of years ago, and they got new management, I think they're pinching pennies. And that's
They
gonna.
still got the coach over. They still got the same coach over there, the black guy.
But you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. They
Yeah,
lost a few good pieces, and they didn't
Yeah.
like resign anybody that will help them. Everybody in the
Right.
AFC got better.
I've been saying fuck Houston ever since they did Deshaun Watson like that, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I like that kid Nico Collins though.
yeah. Me too. I like Stroud. I always pulled for Houston, especially when they got Deshaun. But you know when he wanted out of town, and then it was just so convenient that the lawyer. Tony Busby, who was the lawyer for the Houston Texans, came out with all those damn lawsuits. Yeah, I saw that shit a mile away.
Yeah,
They waited until he got his record-breaking contract and then sued his ass.
yep.
So to answer your question, fuck Houston. Now, next team. What's going to happen to the Lions? Because they had great momentum. They should have went to the Super Bowl
They sure
2 years
did.
ago.
They sure did.
And they looked like a broken team last year.
They should have never got rid of David Montgomery, bro. They tripping the long way, bro. That was the yang to Jahmyr Gibbs Yang. You feel me? Like that
So
dude.
you telling me they're gonna take another step back? They were 9-7 last year. The only step back they could take. Well, no, they would not. What was they? 10 and 8
They
last
played pretty
year.
good. Yeah, they had a little steam last year.
Yeah, but they got off to a good start unless Chicago walk them down.
Yeah, I was just going to bring up Chicago. Then
Fuck Chicago. You know, I
Oh,
can't
Lord
support. I can't look.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I know. It sounds strange, but you know, I'm mad at Chicago. They getting ready to let them motherfuckers go to Indianapolis, and they getting ready to let my fucking Kansas City Chiefs go to fucking Kansas City, Kansas. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's
they moving that. They moving that team, right?
They're almost about to finalize sending goddamn the Chicago Bears to Indianapolis.
Yeah. I didn't
I
report
thought that
on
was a done deal, Martavius.
No, because they're doing a recount because all those businesses downtown in Chicago are losing their fucking mind over it.
You know how much money that is? You know how much money that is?
$8 billion annually.
Come on now.
How you gonna have the Chicago Bears not be in Chicago, bro? That's just fucking an oxymoron.
Look, somebody gonna end up in the fucking river.
The monsters of the Midway moving to Indianapolis. That's crazy.
Indianapolis fucking Bears. Get the hell out of here. Nobody want to say that shit.
They said they still vote for the Chicago Bears, though.
But see, look, that's stupid because the land that they were looking at and they're actually bulldozing it flat is in Arlington Heights.
Is that right on the line?
No. Arlington Heights is in the thick of the fucking downtown Chicago traffic.
Oh.
But that's just like think about it, bro. The Jets and the Giants, they say New York, but they play in New Jersey.
But that's different, though. That's very different. There's always been the Jets and the Giants, Jersey and Meadowlands and all that other shit. We're talking about Chicago, Indianapolis. They don't go hand in hand.
And that's a dynasty, isn't it? Isn't that a dynasty?
Yes. Wasn't the Chicago Bears part of the original football team?
Absolutely. That's why I said that shit sound weird, them not being in Chicago, bro. That was part of the original NFL.
Yeah, they're a dynasty. How can you just move a dynasty like that? Take it from the city and the
Yeah.
$8 billion.
How can you take the St. Louis Rams away from St. Louis and they won them their only fucking championship up to that fucking point? They've done it before. Fucking the Kansas City Chiefs won 3 goddamn Super Bowls and they're about to go to the next state over.
Hey, yo, but think about this though.
Don't forget the Raiders. Don't forget the Raiders.
Oh yeah, the Raiders. Yeah.
St. Louis was
Las
in Los
Vegas.
Angeles
Las
first.
Vegas Raiders.
Wait, say that again, Rod Time.
The Rams was in
And look. I heard you, Mark. You hurt my feelings. You know, they was Los Angeles Rams too, like way back in the day before they went.
Yeah, but we put tits and an ass on it, and then they got married.
I ain't saying y'all didn't look. Yeah, when they got with y'all, look, they had their best success. But don't act like we stole nothing. We it's like
No,
they
I didn't say that, Trayvon. That's not what came out of my mouth.
Look, bit, bro. It feels like we stole something.
No. Let's leave your feelings out of this. The NFL and that racist ass Jerry Jones made sure that they left Missouri.
Because it's you, Mark. Because it's you. One, look. First of all, Mark. Because it's you. Second of all, Ron. You hearing this, Ron? First of all, because it's Ron know how I am. First of all, because it's you. Second of all, because you need to put the detail on that, and you didn't. Everybody else gonna be like, yeah, LA. These young niggas gonna be like, yeah. Everybody who was born that just thought Rams was the St. Louis Rams, they gonna be like, yeah. Why LA always stealing shit? Hold on, y'all gotta go back.
Okay, let me tell the full story. Are you okay, Trayvon? The LA Rams were the LA Rams. They actually went to a Super Bowl in 1979 against the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers, and they almost won. And they start having some down years. They had a little bit of an uptick in the early 90s, and then they bottomed out with attendance to the point to where Georgia Fontieri said, I want to take my football team back to my hometown, St. Louis. So St. Louis got the Rams. For 4 years, they were trash. They were super trash, wet trash. And then in that magical fall of 1999, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Azahir Hakeem, fucking Marshall Faulk, Ernie Conwell, Roland Williams, Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones.
Hey, yo,
won a Super Bowl.
Hold on. Time out. Shout out to my man Roland Williams. That's another one I come from the town. East High School's finest.
Yeah, Roland Williams, good dude. Met him myself several times. Always out there signing autographs. Always doing stuff with doing good things for the youth. Shout out to Roland Williams. He was a great Ram and a Raider. You know, I forgot that shit, didn't you, Ronta? But yeah. So under the tutelage of fucking Stan Kroenke's bitch ass and Jerry Jones' racist ass, they got the damn St. Louis Rams back to LA. There, I'm done.
Thank you. I just wanted everybody to know that I'm gonna say this. The only team we stole was some stupid ass Chargers that nobody in LA give a shit about.
Oh, you lying son of a bitch. You stole the damn Brooklyn Dodgers. Don't say that shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. We took the Dodgers out of a racist situation.
Now, let me give you some more detail. You're right, but you still stole them.
Yeah,
Don't change what you did. Don't change what you
I'll
did.
tell you this. That was a grateful steal.
No. A steal is a steal, nigga. A steal is a steal.
Can we give them? Hey, Ron. Because you in New York, Ron, you in New York, so I'm gonna let you tell this story. Tell them.
Don't get me into this. This has nothing to do with Ron Time. This is between me and you.
I'm bringing into it, and I'm about to say so. I gotta bring Ron into it. See, look, Mark don't want Ron into it because he know Ron.
No. You want Ron into it because you don't want to go one-on-one. That's why.
Ron was a librarian back in the day. Ron got all the history.
No, Ron's gonna sit this one out. Ron
look,
sent this one out.
Ron,
tell
This is
everybody how the New
I
York
asked you
Knicks.
to check ball,
Hey,
and you
look,
want to
no,
talk
watch
about
this,
run
no, watch
teams
this,
and
Mark.
shit.
Hey, look, Mark, let's give people history though, because they don't know this.
oh Lord,
Look, let
oh
them get
Lord,
it.
Oh,
we
now
Lakers fans
you want
Hey,
now.
to
Ron,
now
Ron,
you
Ron,
want
Lakers
history.
fans.
tell them
Now we
watch this.
change.
Yeah,
Now we
man.
changing
No, we
steel
hold
to
up. I ain't gonna lie.
a different relationship, right?
I'm doing. Hey, look, I'm
Yeah.
insinuating a little LeBron James in this. Now, look, let's go
Uh-huh.
here though. Let's skip over here, okay, to this. I'm doing this small. Let's skip over here, Ron. Hey, Ron, tell them how the New York Mets got their colors mixed with two baseball teams.
Oh,
The
No,
Mets.
oh.
Trayvon. Yes or no? Did LA take the Brooklyn Dodgers? Yes or no?
Yes, man, we came
Okay,
in New
okay.
York
Stay
in the
right there. Stay
building
right there.
like
Stay
Navy
right there.
SEALs,
Stay
man.
right there. Does the LA Dodgers take all the good talent in the MLB? Yes or no?
We paid them. We paid them.
No,
We
no,
don't
no, no.
take
I didn't
that.
ask you for no. I didn't ask you for no backstory.
Oh
Do
no,
they take the talent in the MLB? Yes
Mark, you
or
know I like
no?
to give Mark. You know I like to give detail. Mark, you know I like to give detail.
I
Mark,
just need a
those
yes or no,
guys
bro.
could have stayed. Mark, those guys could have stayed with their teams. Mark, they could have stayed with their teams. The same guy. Hey, I want everybody to know this too, because I want my Laker fans to hear. Hey, T. Bryce, stand up. The same
No,
guy.
why you
No,
steady
no,
bringing
no.
people
T. Bryce,
into
I'm
this? This
going
is
to.
between
I
me
don't know
and
if T. Bryce.
you.
This T. Bryce.
Again, I said check ball, and you like let's run teams.
Hey, no,
No, this is
it's T.
one on
Bryce
one.
ball though. No, this T. Bryce ball though. He can take it home. No,
Hey, this
T.
is
Bryce,
both of our ball. This
stand
is
up.
both our
No,
birthday.
T. Bryce,
Don't bring
stand
T
up.
Price into this.
T. Bryce, the owner of the Lakers is the owner of the Dodgers.
Hey,
So
quit
don't be
calling
mad
him in
at
that
what he
car.
do,
Hey, T
people.
Price, roll the
Don't be
windows
mad
up.
what he
Roll
do.
the window up, T Price. Don't listen to him.
Ron time. Ron, fuck
Don't call
that.
him either. Ryan Time, put
Come
your
up in
music
here
on.
with
Don't
your
listen to
head,
him
bro.
calling for help.
No,
Nah,
Ron, come in
no,
here with
stay
your
right
head,
here,
bro.
Trayvon.
Ron,
Stay
come in
right
with your
here.
Ron told me he'd never watch no
Don't you
nigga beat
move.
me up.
Don't you
Ron
move.
told
You
me
better
he'd
stay
never
right.
watch
Don't
no nigga
move.
beat me
Don't
up.
move.
You put your hand on my
Don't
belt and you
you
better
move.
not move.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
Ron said he would never watch nobody beat me.
you want to go home? You want to go to jail? Don't you
Hey,
move. You want to
right.
go home?
Ron Time eating catfish and spaghetti. He ain't listening to you right now.
Hey, that's big bro. Hey, Ron would never let none of you niggas beat me.
I'm not beating you. I'm just giving you a little bit of chestism.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, I gave Ron the eye.
Y'all something else,
I
y'all.
gave Ron the eye already. This shit ain't comfortable.
Yeah, yo, you niggas is crazy, bro.
You still didn't answer my question.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you then. Hey, hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
Yes.
All right,
We're
let me ask
calling
you.
Ron.
I ain't answer Ron. Everybody, listen to this.
We're changing
And
the
I'm gonna
goddamn subject,
No, I'm
Trayvon.
not changing it. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. Mark, did you gonna let me make my argument?
Yeah, I will, because I love you,
Okay,
bro.
thank you, big bro. Let me make my argument. Now, it's a woman. She's dating a guy.
Try again.
Wait a minute. I'm making an example. It's a woman. She's with someone. I didn't game her up. I didn't do nothing sneaky. I just told her I can afford her a better life over here in this country. And she decided to leave that man and come with me.
Stop. Hold the fuck up.
Willingly.
The Dodgers
Willingly,
and
okay?
the Dodgers and LA are in the same country. Try again.
Willingly. She got in the car, shut
They
the
weren't
door,
the damn
put the
Europe
heat
Dodgers.
on.
They were the
I'm
Brooklyn
just saying, we
USA
gotta
Dodgers, and
we
they
gotta be
moved
real.
to
Hey,
LA
Ron,
USA.
look, Ron, even though Oakland is in
Uh-oh.
Quit calling
California.
Ron. He ain't gonna help you.
Hey, look, all right. Look, everybody, look.
Don't
Even
call
though
nobody.
even
With
though
Martavian, nobody can hear you
even though
scream. Stay right here.
even though the Anaheim Angels and the Dodgers and the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Damn,
Giants.
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 Even though they are in the same state, we do not have the same atmosphere. We do not have the same slang. We do not do the same things.
Now,
You feel
Trayvon,
me?
that's your best argument. That's actually your best argument.
And so
Now
I'm
keep
gonna say
going.
this. So this is what I'm
Because
saying.
if you fuck up, I'm gonna hit you with the bird again, okay?
Hey, look, hold on, Mark. Let them hear this. Let them hear this argument. Since this is my best, let them hear it.
Okay.
Look, this is my best. Now, if I go up north to Oakland and they like the way this LA swag is, that's my generation. They like the way this LA swag is. And somebody up north dates somebody up north in Oakland. And they say, I don't care. I don't want to be with you no more. That LA nigga, he's swanging. Look at him walking around looking for real. Look at him, man. Silverback ass. Look. And she wanna mess with me because I got that cheese. I got that Hollywood status. I got that shit that gonna make everybody look at you a little bit different. Am I the bad
Too many
guy?
options.
Am
Too many
I really
options.
the
Too
bad
many
guy?
options.
Am I really the bad guy, people? I want everybody to think about themselves. I want everybody to think about themselves.
Are
If
you ready
got
for the
an
rebuttal?
opportunity, everybody, I'm gonna go to
Are
the
you
women
ready
first.
for the rebuttal?
Hold on, Mark. I gotta get the women on my side. Hold on, women.
No. There's only one woman here.
You don't let me get these women on my
Gigi
side.
don't speak for all women. Gigi speak for Gigi.
All of the women in the world. If you got a better opportunity,
You windmilling right now, Trayvon.
I'm windmilling right now. I got my head up and I'm uppercutting and I'm kicking in the nuts. That's what I'm doing.
And I'm backing away from it and I'm blocking the uppercuts because that rebuttal is going to be for your ass.
If any of us got an opportunity to get the hell out of a bad situation that ain't going nowhere, ain't going, look, you ain't marrying him. You've been dating him for a year. Now hold on, you ain't married him. You've been dating him for a few years, and you got a chance to go over here with something that's bright, shiny, and appreciate you, and really look and really know what you worth, and we gonna pay you what you worth. We really know what you worth. Come over here where we know where you worth, where you deserve to be treated like a queen. I think that decision ain't hard. I ain't the bad guy.
You know, it's not a hard.
I'm the
Okay.
goddamn.
Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that rebuttal? Are you ready for that rebuttal?
I'm already at the post office.
Okay, that sounded nice. It was pretty. You got the deep voice going. You got the dark skin just roasting in the background. But where the fuck was all that before 2019? Did you hear what I said there, Travis? What was all that before 2019, my guy?
Not my guy. Not my guy. Not my guy.
I'm sorry, I had to ask the question. It sounds like you just what's that called?
Check this out. Look, watch this. Now watch this. Look, now let me tell y'all why I understand that since he said that. Look, you know I learned shit from y'all. I learned shit from you, Mark. I learned shit from T Price. I learned shit from Ron. So it's blended in also with my genius. I learned shit from you too, Gigi. Now watch my genius. Now, since you said that, watch this. Once upon a time, you guys, LA was managed wrong by somebody. Once upon a time, we had stated somebody that was wrong for us. And then we got with somebody that knew our worth. Knew what they had to do to make us happy. Hold on.
80 years you were dating for 80 years?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But Trayvon, second rebuttal. But second rebuttal, they couldn't have been that bad for you because in 1980 you won the goddamn World Series.
Hold on. But look, hold on. Can I ask
so did they win with you, or you just didn't like them no more?
Hold on. We wasn't buying people, as you like to say at that time. Let me tell you what we did.
You wasn't? You wasn't?
No, we wasn't buying.
You didn't buy Kirk Gibson?
No, you know who was buying people better than us before these years?
You say Kirk Gibson?
Stankies?
Hold on, no, because he know I'm fit to tell the truth. You
No,
know who
and
was
I
talking
got a
in the
rebuttal for that ass too.
Hey,
So
hold on,
bring the truth.
You was talking about the 70s. Look, I didn't know he was doing that, everybody. First of all, let me tell everybody that. I didn't know he was talking about like all the years, right? I thought he was talking about in
Oh
these
no
years.
no 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 no!
I didn't know he said that.
Because
Look,
the
now, yes, look, now, hold on. I want
Dodgers
everybody
and the
to know.
Yankees.
Hold on, Mark. I want everybody to know this. Every baseball team pays for a little cheeks. Every baseball team pays for some cheeks. Okay, we pay. Every baseball team pay for the cheeks.
The
Every
St. Louis
baseball
Cardinals
team.
did.
So now,
Uh-oh.
but the team that
Uh-oh.
was paying for the cheeks better than us until these 2020s, like 2010s or something, whatever you want to say, was
It was
the Dodgers.
2019.
I mean,
2019.
look, like, until 2019, the Yankees was paying for the cheeks better. The Yankees was paying for the cheeks better than us. Now, we said somebody came and paid for our cheeks better than who had us. Somebody said, you ain't treating these cheeks
But I
right.
got to stop you
No,
again
hold on,
because
let me
guess what?
everybody hear this. Look, we was giving the
Okay.
cheeks to somebody. Hold on, because we was doing this on our baseball level. We was giving the cheeks to somebody that was taking us to McDonald's. And then we start giving our cheeks to somebody that took us to Ruth's Chris. You feel me? They was taking us to Ruth's Chris. You feel me? And then we said, hold on. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of other people in this league that's getting taken out to Burger King.
T Price, Ron Times backstage. Wait. T Price, Ron Times backstage.
Hey, look, there's a lot of people getting took to McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, this bullshit. So we said, nah, we gonna go and talk to them when it's around that time where we can. And we said, look, ain't you tired of eating Big Macs that go through you in an hour and you on the toilet? You don't want to go to Ruth's. You know what I'm saying? Ain't you tired of Burger King where your burger ain't done all the way? It's pink shit up in it and something wrong with it, make you feel funny. You going to the back. Like, so don't be mad at us because we understood everybody's worth. LA say, we got it. We can take care of you. What you said, you want more than one bathroom, you got to take a dookie, and they only got one bathroom in their house. And somebody already in there taking a shit for 30 minutes. And you buy shit on yourself. Guess what? Come to LA. We got 5 bathrooms for you. Ain't no bathroom going. You 13 if you need it. You can take a shit. Ain't nobody gonna ever be in there. So don't be mad because we willing to treat that. I'm gonna put her in a woman mind because we willing to treat that woman better than you. You want that woman to live beneath her means. Well, we want her to live beyond them. No, we ain't the bad guys. We Prince Charlie. We came there and swooped them up. We ain't paying for all of the best players. Look, everybody at the end of the day, we ain't paying for the best players. We paying the best players what they deserve, and that's why they choosing us.
Okay. As in the famous words of Skip Bayless, my turn. Okay. Were you paying Mike Piazza what he was worth? No, you traded him to the Marlins. Were you paying Gary Sheffield what he worth? No, you let him go to Atlanta. Were you paying Sean Green what he was worth? No, he went to the Mets and almost went to the World Series. Were you paying Zach Greinke what he was worth? No, you couldn't get out the championship series against a team that wasn't buying the cheeks called the St. Louis Cardinals. Were you paying all the Adrian Beltre? Nope. He went to Seattle. He went to Texas and actually went to a World Series. Were you paying all these other players their worth? No, because you let them go and they won either World Series or showed up to World Series without the Dodger blue.
Oh my God, using that made me take a shot of Cavassier this time right now.
It's time for me to put a lot in
I'm gonna tell you this.
Lord.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this that I know you don't know no better.
Wait. Let me give you an olive branch. Let me give you an olive branch right quick. Wait. Hold on.
Smart. Hey, look, smart. Hey, look. My big bro is a genius when it comes to this. When he heard me say he didn't know no better, he said I left a couple of things out. Go ahead, big bro.
No, I'm gonna give you an olive branch because I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be straight up and down like 12 o'clock with you. Salute, concrete. I'm gonna be straight up with you. You want to know when the league had a turning point for the Dodgers?
Uh-oh.
That Astros series when they realized they cheated them out the 2017 fucking World Series.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
So they're allowing the Dodgers to get all that juicy get back.
Okay, I'm gonna let you say that.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go to this,
Okay.
and look, this not nothing with the wins, right? I'm gonna go to some of those players because I know, because I can't speak for everything in every city. One thing I do know, something that these young people don't do, but at those times, look, it wasn't really Instagram and all this shit they got, Twitter, whatever they call it now. It was newspapers, and y'all don't get our newspapers because y'all don't got our beat writers. So we knew a little bit more of what was said and what was going on than anybody outside of Los Angeles, California that didn't get the LA Times.
Your goddamn point, Trayvon.
All right, look, y'all see what he doing? Look, because he know, like, damn it, you right. Look, so let's go back in our time. Gary Sheffield was on some bullshit.
Wait, say that again. You cut out.
Fucking attack the goddamn manager. It wasn't about not paying him. Motherfucker, none of your teammates wanted you in the locker room no more because they made you mad or didn't do what you like, or you felt like they was fucking around with your bats or all that shit. You gonna beat their ass. So they let you go. It wasn't about we ain't want to pay them. Motherfucker, we scared of you. Go. Motherfucker, we scared. Motherfucker, we can't run no fucking baseball team being scared, motherfucker. Let me tell everybody that. Mike Piazza, as good as you want to say he is, and we didn't want to pay him. It wasn't about us paying him. We don't want no LeBron James. This is LA, sir. You give up good stats. You, who we had? We had Carroll. We had all them dudes all together. We had, like, I forgot the other dude name. It'll come to me because we had him in the rhythm. Oh, Raul Mondesi. All you dudes were smacking home runs, had good personal stats, but you never hit home runs when niggas was on the bases. You never hit home runs when we needed motherfuckers on the, like, to come in. Like, you didn't do that with us. Not saying you wasn't capable. You just didn't do it with us. Everybody understand? It's just like when we got Martinez. I forget his name. Y'all know him. He had the dreadlocks, all that. Look, you did the most best of your shit when you was with Boston. When you got to us, you had person. Yeah, Manny you did personal
Ramirez.
shit. Yeah, Ramirez. You did personal shit. You didn't do team shit. Now, you did bullshit in Boston too, but you did team shit to where y'all won. Baseball a little different than basketball, so I know how to talk on that too. I played that too. I played every sport. I played fucking soccer. It ain't too many goddamn sports you're going to talk. I know all the positions. I played everything. My parents didn't know what the fuck I was going to be good at, but they were going to see. That's how it was with me. So I understand it. It wasn't about not paying these dudes. It was about, with you, we're not going nowhere. Now, thank us for sending you guys somewhere else to where other dudes knew how to do the smaller things. Mike Piazza didn't know how to do the smaller things. He didn't know how to call certain fucking pitches on certain fucking batters when he
But that's kind of funny you say that when he was the starting catcher for the Mets that went to the World Series in 2000.
Exactly. Hold on. When you went to the Mets, you read those AL players better. You couldn't read NL players better. Can I say
the
that?
Mets are in the NL. The Dodgers are in the NL. Try again.
I said AL first. I said when you went to the AL, you read those players better. The Mets are in the AL, right?
No, they're not. They're in the Atlantic Division in the NL. They're in the same division as the Braves, the Phillies, the Marlins.
All right, so let me say this. Maybe they know, maybe you in that picture. Let me just say this then. You're right. Look, I'm wrong on that. Everybody, I'm wrong on that. I got the damn divisions wrong. Wow. Whoop-de-doo. Like Young Thug said.
Make the call.
Let me say what. Let me say, my boy LA. Look, let me add some on that. Yippee Skippy. I know you know that from the country. Yippee Skippy. God damn it. I know that'll make you chuckle.
Trayvon, don't let me get you an Amtrak ticket and make you come out here just so I can beat you up.
I'm trying to beat you, big bro. I'm trying to defend myself, and I know my big bro want his little bro. I know my big bro want his little bro to fight like hell.
He said, I'm trying to defend myself.
I'm not fighting you, though. I'm just stating facts.
But you know what we doing? We in front of your friends, my friends, and you bagging on me. You're bagging on me.
Is that what you calling what I'm doing? I thought I
Hey,
was
look,
just
You can't
spitting
get away with
facts.
that.
hey, look,
No
you
way.
ain't split up, no, you bagging them because you leaving little details out here that you didn't probably know. Because we got LA Times. We got our own daily news out here. That's daily news. Everybody got daily news. Daily news is for your own local area. We got
Well,
our
I'll
own.
tell you why I'm really upset. You want to know why I'm really upset?
I want to know why you're really upset. Yes.
Because y'all got In-N-Out Burger and I've never had it before. There, I said
Oh
it.
my goodness. Hey,
Oh my
You know what?
God. Oh my
I'm
God.
finna pay $300 and get you an
Mm-mm.
Uber. I'm finna get you an Uber Eats of some In-N-Outs.
That shit's gonna be spoiled by the time it gets to me. So you gonna pay $300 to give me stomach food poisoning and shit?
No, I'm not gonna use them. I'm not gonna use. They gonna figure. They know how to do it. They know how to do it now. But I'll tell you
Yeah,
this.
they do.
This is what I'm gonna tell you the truth on. Honestly, some of those players that you named, it was a lot going on with those dudes, like on personal level. Some of them dudes felt like, baseball players different, Mark. I know you know. There's a little different there. So I'm not trying to tell you something you don't know. They're a little
I
different.
just felt like the Dodgers was going for brand names instead of going for name brand. And now they're name brand, not going for brand names.
Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this?
Yes.
How did you feel when they start getting Gary Sheffield, Jason Giambi, the New York Yankees? You know where I'm going with this. Where were you at?
I felt the same way. I felt the same way. I could not wait to watch them lose in the fucking playoffs. I couldn't wait.
Well, and guess what? And guess what? Guess what, though?
And they have not won a World Series since 2009.
Can I ask you something a little different?
Okay.
It's hard to. I think, look, the pitcher controls baseball a little bit more than anybody else. The pitcher do. The pitcher is really it's
Say
like
he has 70% of the
he has more. I would say the pitcher. Look, I would say this: the pitcher controls more than the quarterback do. I think that. I actually think that.
Yeah, that's a fair.
That's an argument. No, that's an argument. You're right. No, I know what you're saying.
I would say a pitcher more than a quarterback because a pitcher actually has to play defense.
No, look, this is why I say a pitcher. Let me give you my reason. A pitcher, if he throws the ball the right way, it don't matter if they make contact. If he throws that ball right and they hit it where they supposed to, right? Because people don't understand that. It's not about strikeouts. It's about throwing that ball down the lane to where you control what they're going to do. Up in the air, down on the ground, shit like that. I played it. So that's what it's about. So it's not really about striking them out. If that dude strikes out, it's because his ass have a lapse. He's not concentrating. It's not really about striking him out. He's not
you can throw the perfect pitch that they can't swing and hit.
Yes, because as a batter, I wasn't I played pitcher a little bit. I didn't know how to throw all of them. That's why that wasn't mine.
You nasty. You used to pitch. I'm just happy you didn't catch.
Real Rogers. If anybody right here in Los Angeles, California, know, I was at Real Rogers Park. They call it Ted Walker's now. That's where I played baseball at. I played pitcher a little bit. Why? It wasn't because I knew how to throw curves and sliders. It was because I had accuracy. When it was time to throw that ball in a certain area, I knew how to do it at a certain speed. But my best
That's how you became a father.
Yes, sir. I know how to put it right there where it needed to be.
Splash.
And when it came to baseball, I'm very not blowing myself up. I'm not lying to anybody. I have at a young age, my friends had skinny legs. I had big legs. That was my father. 1928, no drugs in him. My pops he was born 1928. He didn't do weed. He didn't do alcohol. I'm born from just pure genes of black men that's strong from slavery years almost. So I was very athletic. I was faster than most people. I could jump higher than most people. So my position was really shortstop and outfield because if you hit the ball my way, I can run, catch it. I could jump up, catch it. I could die. I was that athletic. My coaches understood that. And I could hit the ball. I knew how to slow shit down. I didn't know what you was throwing, but I knew just how to slow down what you was throwing at me and see where you wanted to throw it. So I know what was going on. Now, when it comes to this with the Dodgers and what was going on, those guys did better with who their manager was and what they wanted. It's just like we were failing a lot of times, the Dodgers, what you leave out because you're not a Dodger fan and you're not out here.
I'm actually am a Dodger fan.
Wait a
See?
minute.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute. Like Ray J said and Little Kim. Wait a
Whoa.
minute. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute.
Right there. So let me say this. What are you mad at? Are you mad because we left the East Coast? I just want to know. Are you mad because they ain't Brooklyn Dodgers? Or are you mad because they're LA Dodgers? What is it?
I'm not mad at all. I'm just stating fact.
Uh-oh.
So if you a Dodger
Uh-oh.
fan, what the hell is this? I just gotta ask you that. What the hell is this?
Well,
What is it? What is it?
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
come
that
on,
I'm
Gigi,
feeling
what
like.
is this?
Well, let me answer, goddammit. Shit.
No, Gigi said it too. No, Gigi said it too because we all confused. What the hell we arguing
Yeah.
about? You a
Because
Dodger
I
fan?
think, though, especially
So
after
we
the
didn't.
last,
They didn't
especially
feel.
after
They
the
didn't
last
feel your
move,
team. They didn't
especially
feel
after
the
the
team.
last move that they just made for that Detroit pitcher, I feel like they're going the way of the Yankees and not going the way that they've been going the last
Yes,
5 to
you
8
right.
years.
Yes, you right. But look, no, you right. But guess what? But guess this is what I want to tell you, Mark. Baseball always been a pay thing. It's always been a pay thing to
It
win.
has
It's
not
always been
because not always the high paid roster
no,
wins the
not
damn
in those
World
old
Series.
days. Not in those old days. No, you're right. Baseball did used to be pure. No, you're right. Let me tell everybody, he is right what he's saying. It has not always been like that. But let's go about 2010, 2010.
No, go back up to about 2000.
I'm gonna say this. Look, I'm gonna say
2000.
this. No, you're right. I'm gonna say after not Derek Jeter, after Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey for a minute, who's I believe Ken Griffey and Barry Bonds are goats. That's my goats. That's my goats. I love them. I don't care what none of you guys want to say. Ken Griffey is really over Barry Bonds to me. I don't want to say Barry Bonds.
Ken Griffey went the way of Grant Hill on a Hall of Fame trajectory, and the last 7 years of his career was derailed by injuries. Nothing else.
I don't want to incriminate. You know what I'm saying? Look, everything ain't about destroying everybody, right? Barry Bonds, we already know. Barry Bonds was the best player in baseball for at least like 4 years, bro. Like
longer than that.
Like I know, but I'm saying I'm thank you, big bro. That's why you my big bro, and you got a few years to see. You got a few years. That's why you my big bro, because you got a few years to see something before me. My memory, I seen his 3 years MVP. You know what I mean? Like I seen that. Like I'm like, ooh, shit, Barry Bonds, and then here come King. I grew up. I'm gonna say this. I know what Barry Bonds is about. But Barry Bonds was a little bit before my memory can kick in and actually understand things. Ken Griffey, I got to understand the game with him. So that's why I think I hold a little bit. That's my bias.
Ken Griffey was what Kobe was to Gen X.
Yes, I love Mike. Yeah, Barry Bonds is Michael Jordan and Ken Griffey is Kobe. And since I grew up more, like I actually excel with Kobe, even though he's older than me, but I'm growing with him. I understand the game. I know what that means.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Tell me something.
That's the only thing why me personally, people ask about the greatest baseball player ever. And I said, well, greatest one I ever seen was that kid they called the kid, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yes, sir.
Listen, undeniably the greatest swing baseball has ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Undeniably,
the scariest swing that baseball's ever seen.
Yes,
listen,
sir.
undeniably,
Swing, bro.
Undeniably, the only person they thought about rating higher than him in the outfield was his godfather, Willie Mays. You feel me? And we all know who Willie Mays is. You feel me? And this is the knock that I give him. And I don't knock everybody else, but I say through the height of baseball, when he was the brightest stars, everybody else went to steroids and he never did. And his numbers are impeccable
without it.
Without it. Yo, Eric Reynolds was telling a story. He said, yo, one day, it's funny. I think, shout out that Matt Barnes. I think he got the best baseball podcast and out there right now. Like Eric Reynolds on there telling the story, and he said, like, yo, y'all don't know how scary Ken Griffey is. He said,
Yes,
we was playing for the Reds at the time. He said Junior basically had the day off. He said, man, Junior was on the ice table. He said Junior had chugged a couple beers, because he was in the dugout with just his jersey with no pants on.
Yes, sir.
He said, ninth inning come up. He said, he over there on the table. He said, he told him, he said, the manager said, Griffey pinch hitting. He said, I went to Ken like, yo, you about to be up. And he like, nah, I'm not playing today. Like, yo, no, you about to pinch hit for such. He said, after chugging 3 or 4 beers, laying on the training table all day, he said he gets up at bat. He said, first swing, walk off. He said,
guess who was against? Guess who was against Ron Time?
Who was that?
The fucking Cardinals.
That's a fucking fact, bro. That's a fucking fact. And he said, yo, this how good this man was. He like, this how good Junior was, bro. He said,
I heard that from his soul, bro. Man.
Yeah. He said, y'all don't understand. And this is Eric Reynolds telling the story.
Tell him about that outfield too, Ron, when you finish. Tell him about his outfield when you finish.
Oh, when they popped that bitch out there and his dad thought he had it and he ran over there and took it from his dad. Told his dad, yo, watch the fuck out. It's a new sheriff in town. And ran back to the dugout laughing.
Hey, look, I don't know if they have one. Y'all tell me. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't know. I'm asking all my big bros. I'm asking all. I don't know if they keep a record of this, but in my mind, like I said, growing up with Ken Griffey, I think he has the most stolen home runs ever. Like getting on that wall, stealing your shit.
He doesn't, but he's in second.
Behind Torrey Hunter? Okay. Torrey Hunter?
Oh, no. Torrey Hunter's in third.
Okay. So he's in second. Who's in first? Who's in first, Mark?
Willie Mays.
Okay.
Listen, oddly enough, I don't count the great one stats enough. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Like I don't count the great one stats enough because the game changed and he played it different, but he was probably, from what I understand and highlights and watching him, probably the best baseball player ever.
Now, let me give you some context. You said you wanted context. Let me give it to you. Cincinnati is in our division.
I love when y'all school me. Yes, tell me some
Cincinnati is in our division. Been in our division ever since 1993 when they realigned everything, especially after Cincinnati won the World Series in 1990 against the Oakland A's.
Wait, Mark, hold on. Wait, Mark, hold on. Not to cut you off. I just got to ask this because I really don't. I don't remember or I don't know. T. Price, big bro. How old do you turn today?
48.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Lighters in the air.
Right.
Man, I'm so high, I'm floating right now, man. I'm waiting to everybody get off work.
I didn't know. Look, hey, look, we've been talking for so many years, bro. You really don't worry about the age. You just worry about the connection. I just wanted to know.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out.
2 years.
There is not a player that I ever watched that I was more nervous about swinging the bat than Ken Griffey Jr.
Me too.
Barry Bonds, he can chase a bad ball and it's like, oh shit, or don't. If Griffey gets a hold of it, not even all of it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, and I got a fair comparison.
Or it's a double-double.
Oh, I got a fair comparison, right? What he did for black kids in baseball, he revolutionized baseball in that time, like Allen Iverson revolutionized basketball.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, Ken Griffey is my Kobe Bryant.
Bo Jackson, Frank Thomas.
I'm gonna say this there. I love Frank Thomas too. I remember them White Sox.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I used to pick him on the game. I'm gonna say this though. Ken Griffey wore 24 before Kobe.
That's a
That's my
fact.
Kobe Bryant.
but he
That's my
wore
Kobe.
it because of Willie Mays.
Of Willie
Yes,
Mays.
yes,
That's
I
a fact.
know. I know, but he was the dude that he made that number for the new generation or how we do things. I'm gonna say this though. Ken Griffey is my Kobe Bryant. I'm not gonna lie. He's my Kobe Bryant. Barry Bonds, he's my Michael Jordan. I understand, I respect, I know what you did. You started what Ken Griffey finished. But I didn't get to watch you as much from your youth like I did. So I seen Kobe Bryant whole career. I seen Ken
But
Griffey.
you want to
whole
hear the funny part about how
Hey,
how
can I say something,
wild that
Martavius?
is?
Can I
Huh?
let me say something? Hey, yo, say something to him before you go. Barry Bonds was a Hall of Famer, all world when he was playing for the Pirates before the steroids ever even came up.
That's what I was
Yes,
getting
sir.
ready to say.
I know. That's
Did you
what I'm
not
saying.
know Jim
You right, Ron.
Jim Leland?
Right.
Jim Leland was doing to Barry Bonds what Dale Harris did to Kobe. He didn't want to play Barry Bonds when he was younger. It's just he couldn't deny his talent because every time he got to the plate, he started showing the fuck out. Every time he got on base, he started stealing bases
And
to
I
the
want
point to where there was a public outcry to Jim Leland. You need to play this motherfucker more.
And I want everybody to know this. I don't know where Barry Bonds was at, really, right? Because I was following my boy Ken Griffey. But when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa had that historic run, Ken Griffey was right there with them, steroid free, until about 56 home runs.
Well, there's a story behind that.
I don't know what.
Seattle was in a pennant race with the Angels. And there was like a 3-week stretch where Ken Griffey didn't see not one single pitch to hit. See, when Mark McGwire was hitting home runs, we were in last place or second to last place. So he would hit a home run, but we would lose 8-1 or 9-3. When Sammy Sosa start cooling off, somebody called me. When Sammy Sosa start cooling off, it's because they were in the wild card race. So he stopped getting pitches to hit. They continued to pitch to Mark McGwire because he'll hit 2 home runs, but we'll lose the game.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth too. Put a little black truth on that. They continue.
And because he was white, and you know,
sir, and they wanted him to lean. They wanted to lean. Yeah, they want to lean towards that way. They want to lean towards that way.
He was literally the great white hype.
Yes,
literally.
Sir. There you go. They wanted that shit to be still white, no matter if it was Babe Ruth. What's the dude from New York? The other guy,
Mantle.
Yes, they didn't care. They just wanted to stay white.
Maris.
And that's why that's why they crashed down. Look, they didn't crash down on the steroids until Barry Bonds beat Mark McGwire.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. But look, I know you in California. Okay, but
is Babe Ruth actually Cuban, like they said?
Possibly.
They saying he was actually Cuban.
Yeah, they're actually not saying he's Cuban, but he's Cuban mixed with black.
That's crazy.
Because as much as what they used to tell us about Babe Ruth, he was actually pushing to play against all colors because he wanted to compete against all colors.
Because he was a colored himself.
Just like Lincoln wanted to free the slaves, and there's talk that he was passing. So look, 99. 98 didn't happen. 99 is somewhat like a repeat of 98. Mark McGwire gets up after hitting a historic home run in St. Louis in a win. And he gets up and does an interview in front of his locker on Channel 5, which is NBC News in St. Louis. And they're asking him questions. He's standing in front of his locker. Right there, clear as day, in a big-ass bottle, is a bottle of androstenedione, which is banned in the Major League Baseball. So that's when the chatter started. So then when they interviewed him the next night, he kind of like went like 1 for 3 with 2 walks or whatever. The androstenedione was gone. So then slow chatter started to percolate. Like, why was Androstein? And this is before camera phones, this is before internet was the internet as we know. They were asking questions. So then one of the press conferences on the road, I think it was against the Mets, if I'm not mistaken, Mark McGwire hit a home run in a 3-1 loss. And you know, Ron Town, how those New York reporters are. He said, well, can you hit home runs without Androstein? And then Mark McGwire didn't say anything. So for the rest of the season, probably and shit. For the rest of the season, not the rest of the season, for a while, he went like media blackout. Once he went media blackout, that's when the momentum started going on. And then you had this dude named Jose Canseco when they asked him about, well, you know, what do you think about the Androstein Dione controversy? He said clear as day in 2000. I know Mark's on the juice. Mark was on the juice when I was on the juice. And then that's when the Mitchell report started. The Mitchell report did not get finished until 2003, did not get published until 2005. Because they were saying the names on that baseball will cripple baseball.
Yeah.
The Mitchell report that we know that's public from all the people that talk about it's not the real Mitchell report.
That's altered. That's a fact.
Right.
So
Greetings, royal and highly salute.
Salute to you, my boy. What's going on, boy? Look, let me tell you something. Hey, look. Guess who coming to dinner?
Natty Dreadlock. Come on. Yo, T Price, another 365 around the sun. Yo, that always a blessing, my brother. Happy heart strong. You don't know.
Mark, I'm gonna say this though. This one I don't like. This one I don't like. And I guess it's why I say they didn't attack steroids until Barry Bonds, right? I don't like that they try to make him the face of it. That's what I want to say. And I didn't want to say it like that.
You want to know why they make him the face of it?
Because he was the best.
A black man broke the record with the steroids.
No, because I think if it was Ken Griffey Jr. that hit 73 home runs, he wouldn't have got the backlash. Everybody loved Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah,
the reason why is because the media used that as an opportunity to say "fuck you" to Barry Bonds for the way he used to treat the media as a playing player.
Look, Barry Bonds was Kobe Bryant. Barry Bonds was Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan when it came to the media.
What do you mean?
What I mean was they wasn't fit to play your games. If they knew you were just like, you know, Kobe, I feel like Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan knew they were pawns. Y'all would come in here and talk about me. Once they tell you to, y'all not my friends. Y'all pump, y'all helping me be a superstar, but I know you really don't give a shit about me. Look, ESPN, what they did to Kobe, how they do his legacy. The same thing with Mike, y'all allow shit. So I think Barry Bonds just was the same way. Like, y'all don't know me.
Barry Bonds felt some type of way because let's just be straight up. He talked proper. The people thought he was white on the inside, black on the outside, and he took offense to that. And let's not forget, just like Kobe, he didn't like the way the media treated his father, Bobby Bonds, when he was playing. So he automatically came into the league with a defense mechanism against the media itself. You could never question Barry Bonds' talent. You could never do that.
No.
But what they can do is whenever he has a bad game because he don't talk to the media, you can say, well, it's his attitude.
Can I tell you something though? Can I tell you something? And this is just personal, right? This don't have nothing to do with steroids. I'm gonna ask you after I tell you who's mine. Now, I respect Barry Bonds. I know what he's about. With or without, I know what players are about, period, with or without steroids, any help. any cheating, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's because Barry Bonds did probably use it or whatever. I don't care. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care if he did, because you still got to strike that dude out, and he got to hit the ball. Like, steroids don't make the ball slow down. Steroids don't make like no superpower. So no. But I will say this. Me, and I know they played different positions, same positions at point of time, but I think Ken Griffey is the better baseball player. What do you believe? That's just what I believe.
Look, I cannot confirm nor deny, but that's why it was called the steroid era, because we already know Rafael Palmeiro, Sammy Sosa, and let's just look at the triangle of how this works, okay? Let's start with Mark McGwire. Everybody know Mark McGwire played with Jose Canseco, but did you not know that Sammy Sosa and Rafael Palmeiro and Pudge Rodriguez all played with Jose Canseco at one time? When Jose Canseco got traded to Texas, Sammy Sosa was on his way out. Rafael Palmeiro went one season with Texas, and then he went to Baltimore and had one of the best years of his career. So the one person that I do not believe is lying is the one person that they call a liar, and that's Jose Canseco.
Jose said I shot them all in the ass before.
Told them doses, had schedules, said, look, 80% of the league hitters and pitchers are on the juice. That's why he came out with the book called Juice. And the media was telling everybody that had an ear, Jose Canseco's just selling his book because he's broke, he's a liar, he can't be trusted. But everybody on the Mitchell report that he said would fail, failed.
Failed. That's a fact. Jose told the truth about the whole thing. Back from when there was the Bash Brothers with Mark McGwire, like, yo, we was juicing back then.
Jason Giambi was a rookie.
Let me ask T. Price. Let me ask Mark. And let me ask Ron. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got Ken Griffey. I'm gonna ask my big bros. Who is the greatest baseball player of all? And we know this is who you like. We know this, but I still
I've seen, because I can't say of all time because I haven't seen all.
That you've seen and that you believe, that you what I want to say, gravitate to, that you believe, like, damn, this dude play baseball like nobody else. Just your opinion.
Barry Bonds. Okay. Barry Bonds, hands down. Like, because I tell people, Trayvon, this motherfucker was a 7-time All-Star before he even got to San Francisco. You feel me? And listen, and Barry Bonds had power in Pittsburgh, and he led the league in stolen bases. He did everything, yo. Like, you know what I mean? The efficiency that I said that he came up with was his fielding. Griffey's a better fielder than him. You feel me? But if I'm not mistaken, Bonds got a couple Gold Gloves too.
Yeah, no, you're right. And look, I told you, I'm not lying to you, bro.
Listen, hold on, bro. This was all before he even stepped foot in San Francisco. He had a Hall of Fame career before he even got to San Francisco. Now, by default, knowing that you did what you did, and I don't knock you because everybody was doing it.
Yes, thank you. Listen, thank you for not saying it, bro. Thank you for not saying it.
80% of the league was doing it, and you was keeping up, like, because they was trying to put the white boy ahead.
That makes the playing field even then.
It made the playing field even, but throughout all of that, out of all you great ones, it was one that was consistently great that never touched it.
That never touched it.
Ken Griffey numbers, you could rival with anyone's. Over 600 home runs, everything.
Steroids or no steroids?
No steroid free. All major league players vouch for the kid, bro. Canseco, all of them vouch for the kid. He never touched the stuff.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying whoever did steroids, you can put Ken Griffey shit right next to him.
Right next to him, bro.
I'll put him above him. I want to say Barry Bonds. I really do. But I'm not going to lie. What is alleged and what is either said in the back rooms and watching the body transformation, I gotta put Griffey.
I gotta
Nothing
go
put
Griffey.
I
nothing
gotta go
put
Griffey.
nothing
gotta
put
go Griffey.
fear in my heart in a 3-3 game with a runner on, with Griffey coming to the plate like fuck, we get ready to be down 4-2
Oh my
or
God,
5-3.
I'm serious.
Man,
I'm serious. Hey, look, I'm with you, Mark. I'm so scared of man, Griffey. No, and this is no steroids. Like both of them said, this is no steroids. This is a man that's like possessed with baseball. Possessed. I'm
He
scared of Ken
he
Griffey.
shits talent people have. Just the way he breaks down the game as he's gotten older, and watching him in the home run derby, he started the whole hat backwards in the home run
Yes,
derby.
and the
yes,
majors.
yes. Put your
And the
hat
majors.
backwards and knock this shit out the park.
His
So
his culture for baseball is rivaled with Jordan for basketball, Gretzky with hockey.
Yep.
Allen Iverson for culture.
Yep.
Yes,
He made
his
black
I
kids
can't-
love baseball,
I
his
can't
bro.
video
contribute.
game.
He
He was
made
on
black
Rock
kids
and
love
Jock.
baseball.
I know y'all remember he was on Rock and Jock baseball
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and basketball. I forgot that he could play basketball too.
So what's supposed to happen? Water?
Yo, so I got
Where should get the water from?
See if it's something in that
Everybody there? Where everybody go?
okay.
I'm right here.
So
I'm right here. I was letting you talk. I was letting you talk.
I thought y'all put
interesting
me on punishment.
conversation. Interesting conversation. I don't hear about baseball much, but
And look, I'm gonna
this
ask this.
dude,
Look,
this
I'm gonna say
Jose,
this. I'm not
this
gonna lie.
Jose
And I got
dude.
this.
Yo, Trey, let me get this off, my
I'm
virgin. Yo,
get this off.
this
Get it off, bro.
this Jose dude, he's an interesting character. Why did he throw his former teammates, the rest of the league under the bus? Like what
And
was
the reason why he did that, Conquering, is because the same people that he was giving the same drugs that he was doing when he was getting his ass basically ostracized for what he was doing, they took the high road and like shamed him for what he was doing, knowing good and damn well they were doing it too. That's the only reason why he came out and exposed everybody.
Now, Mark, and look,
Gotcha.
Conqueror. I know you fit to learn something, Conqueror. Like I got this from my dad, and it made me look this guy up and really see what he was able to do, what he said to God. This guy was like the Black Larry Bird. Like he'll tell you what he's gonna throw. My favorite pitcher, and I never seen him, and I'm going off of my father on this. I'm respecting my father in 1920.
Satchel Paige.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Satchel Paige. Hey, y'all
You walked me into it.
Jesus Christ.
As soon as you said 1928, I'm like, he can only be talking about Satchel Paige.
Look, Satchel
28.
Paige is the greatest pitcher of all time that we never got to see in the major leagues, sir. Okay? So if any of you want young
Closest is
dudes,
Bob Gibson.
yeah, and any of you young dudes like, who the fuck is Satchel Paige? I'm ashamed of you.
Don't forget Cy Young either, though. We can't.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Forget
But
Cy
on my,
Young. Cy Young
on,
was
from
one of
what
those.
my father, like I said, I'm leaning on my father on this.
Yeah,
My father said, and my father lived all the way till 2008. He was born.
Hey, yo,
he
bro,
was born in 28.
That's that old Negro League pitcher.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And look, my father, born in 1928, died in 2008. And he told me, son, I done seen every picture that I could see from this new time. It ain't too far from now. They ain't doing too much different. My pop said, Satchel Paige is the best pitcher that I ever seen. I'm taking my daddy word on that.
That's it. Yo, so I just happened to run into a video, and you guys, I'm in the right place to this is the perfect situation here. This dude, Ricky Henderson. I heard about it, dude. Ricky Henderson, just a smidgen.
Yo,
Best leadoff hitter.
Man,
Best leadoff hitter, best stolen base player of all time. GOAT.
Hey, so, hey, yo,
Facts.
Yeah.
do you think Ichiro challenged him for best leadoff hitter ever?
No.
No.
Ichiro cannot
What's a
control the
leadoff
game
hitter?
on the
What's a
bases.
leadoff hitter?
The leadoff hitter is the number one in the lineup.
Oh,
Number
damn.
one
All
is
right.
your leadoff
All
hitter.
right. So that naturally that would be the best.
Ricky Henderson. I've watched him control the goddamn game from the leadoff, drawing walks, getting on base, stealing 2 bases before a first pitch is thrown to the next hitter. And then you got the damn pitcher so shook that he can't even remember what the fuck he's supposed to be doing to the batter up next.
Yo, Martavis, it's so funny because, like I said, if y'all haven't had a chance to check out Matt Barnes' baseball podcast, it's extra dope. He got all the OGs on there and they telling stories. You feel me? And all of them talk about, and every last one of them who talk about this dude, Ricky Henderson, they always bust out and start laughing, talk about how he used to talk to himself and refer to himself in third person. He's like, he'd get on first base, and he's I forgot who was the first baseman. He said, you know, Ricky get up there. He said, you know, me and Ricky have our laugh because we was in the league for a while. And he said, sorry, Bob, Ricky gone. And he said, next thing you know, he gone 90 feet. He said, then they get to second base and wave to me. He said, tell us, hey, man, listen, Ricky gone. Ricky got to go. He said he always referred to himself and talked about himself in third person.
Look, Ricky Henderson
is the rock shit, right?
Ricky Henderson is the reason why the prototypical leadoff hitter has to have speed and power. Because at one point, your leadoff hitter only just got on base to set the table for your second and third and your heart of your lineup. Ricky Henderson was like, you know what? Just like Thanos said, I'll do it my fucking self. And he will either get you a home run, get on base with a walk. If I get on the base with a walk, you better be paying attention to me. And oh fuck. Hold on for a second.
I want to laugh about something, Ron. I know you've seen this.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish up. He will steal all the bases. He will get your pitcher. Your starting pitcher, the fuck out of there, because there's so many times that because he's worrying about Ricky Henderson stealing, he's throwing balls to the next person, throws a fat one down the middle, and what should be a 20-pitch inning is a 50-pitch inning.
So you want to bat after Ricky Henderson? I want to get a bit after Ricky.
Of course, because he's going to be in scoring position 70% of the time. Either he'll get a double, triple, get a single, get a stolen base. In baseball, base hit scores a run on second base. He has speed. He has one of the greatest baseball minds and IQ of all time. He's played every position in the outfield, and I think most of the infield. He was one of those 5-tool players, and the older he gets, the more he gets forgotten about by the generations because you didn't get a chance to see him take over a game by himself.
Don't go nowhere, Mark. I wanna bring up something. Don't go nowhere. And I know you knew it too. And I know you knew it too, Ron. I know everybody. I swear, this shit's so funny. I know all of us knew this player was juicing. He was on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This your favorite team, Mark? I know you know this. You corrected. Manny Ramirez.
Of course.
Manny Ramirez.
Yes.
Hey, hold on. Time out. As oddly, and you go figure this shit out, right? As oddly as I'm a Laker fan, right? And it's fuck Boston. And I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. Bitch, you better not say nothing bad about me. You better not say nothing bad about me.
Time out. Time the fuck out. Time out. Oh no, you ain't gonna say that shit to me and think I ain't gonna say nothing about it. No. Look, I will die for you, Unc. I will take a slug for you, my guy.
Yes.
But that shit you just said is blasphemous.
Yes, bro. Listen, it's so blasphemy. I don't tell people who my favorite baseball team. People automatically assume I like the Yankees.
No.
Do you
You
go to
can
the
like
games?
players.
Hey, do
You
you
can
go
like
to the
players
games?
on
No,
Boston,
hey, yo,
but don't you
no.
dare
Listen,
to
no.
me
I'm
tell
gonna tell you.
me.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
No, fuck all that.
No, I'm gonna
We
tell you
lost
why.
to they bitch ass in 04 and 2013.
Mhm.
Don't you dare open your mouth and say that
Yes.
shit.
Not
Yeah,
serious.
listen. Hey, yo, listen. I ain't going front, bro. In the 7th grade, we had our health teacher. Her name was Miss Ngutty. She was an Italian lady. You feel me?
She had a
Beautiful.
nice ass, didn't she?
Yes, beautiful
Okay.
blonde lady from Boston. You know what I mean? Cool as fuck. You feel me? I don't know how Miss Ngutty got the school to approve a trip to Fenway Park to watch the Red Sox play because she was from Boston. And she was like our whole room was decorated with Red Sox stuff. You feel me? Like people ask they ask me, they be like, yo, who your favorite Red Sox ever? And they expect me to say, and I'd be like, Wade Boggs. People be like, who?
No,
I'm like, see, you don't even know
Mo
who Wade
Vaughn.
Boggs was. You feel me? So it was like when I went to Fenway and I watched them play, bro, I couldn't do nothing but love it, bro. I
No.
couldn't do nothing but like
No.
listen, and I'm talking
Aren't you
about
from Rochester?
yes, listen.
Isn't
and
that in
fuck
New
the
York?
Minnesota- fuck the Yankees. I hated the Yankees, bro. Because I felt like they basically was just buying their championships. And then the fact the players couldn't have facial hair, and then there was always a racial barrier there. Yeah, everybody loved Mr. October Reggie Jackson. You feel me? But it was just like, nah, I'm off the Yankees. The Mets were never good enough. You feel me? And people be like, yo, so you started liking the Red Sox, and y'all hadn't won since 1918. I say, yup. So when we broke through in 03, bro, when we had
04.
04, listen, 03, 04 season.
Nope, it was just 04 season. Fuck all that.
No, we broke through because we was putting foot to ass to people. You feel me? We came
No,
up short.
you lost in Game 7 in 03, goddammit,
Yep.
because that's when they lost to the Marlins. You won in 04 because the season
listen,
starts in April of 04 and they win in October of 04.
listen,
Don't question me on this.
Listen, but think about it though. Think about the depths we had came from when we started.
No.
When we
You
started.
want me to give you an olive branch to a team I hate?
I'm gonna say this,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna
listen.
say this. Hey, look, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Fuck flying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. All my friends around me, we watching that Boston when y'all had Big Poppy.
That's my nigga.
When he went up there and spit in his hands, and the nigga flipped over the banister, he hit the home run.
Stop. Put it down.
I said it before he did it. I said something about to happen. I said he about to hit a home run. It was scripted, bro. I felt it. It was a bomb, man.
Y'all giving Boston way too much fucking credit for my taste.
No. Listen. I'm gonna tell you, Martavius. Listen, it was those Dominicans that came to Boston. You feel me? That put baseball back on the map. Because, like I tell people talk about they take this, they take that, they take this. They said, you got one pitcher for one game. Who you taking? I said, bitch, I'm taking Pedro Martinez 10 times out of 10. I said, Pedro fucking Martinez 10 times out of 10. I said, he didn't have the size of Randy Johnson and Nolan Ryan and all them. I said, but he threw heat with the best of them. I said, man, the man fingers were so abnormally long. They said the man used to get blisters on his fingertips because he used to throw the ball so hard. Pedro used to clock over 100. And what I liked about him, Martavius, he was nasty as fuck, yo. Bitch, come up here and hit me and watch what happens to you. He had hitters scared to hit him. Come up here and hit me and watch what happens to you. And I dare you to homer off me. I swear to God, I'm going to hit you right in your head. I'm going to hit you right in your head.
That's where it comes from, too.
Wrong time. You're giving
That's
me a
where it comes from, too. That's it.
Yes. Hey, yo, and you know what my favorite part of his whole career was?
When he had a Jerry curl looking just like Richard Pryor from Brewster's Millions.
Oh yeah, that was really my boy. That was really my boy then. But the highlight of his career, out of all the accolades he had, the highlight of his career to me was when he hit that boy in New York and Don Zimmerman brought his old ass out there and he took him by his head and threw him down.
No, that wasn't him that hit. That was when Roger Clemens was at bat. And he threw at Manny.
And then
Mhm.
Zimmer was pointing at Pedro, and
Yep.
Pedro was like, "Bring your ass over here!" Then and he
Bring your ass
charged
over.
at
They
him, and he
ran
just
over
said,
it. That's a fact.
"Olay!" to the
Oh,
ground. And just,
Sit your old ass
Wait,
down, motherfucker.
let me clarify something. Dominic, when they say Dominican, that's the place where Cat come from too.
Where?
Dominican
Dominica, yeah.
Republic.
Dominican
It's
Republic.
Dominican. But you got to think
Okay.
about it. It's two
So
islands. It's
okay,
island.
so
It's an
I
island
have
of
a yeah.
Dominica too. It's an island of
I
Dominica
know,
too.
I know.
That's
They
why I
need
said that's
to
your region.
they
Yeah.
need to make sure that they specify that every time.
Mm-hmm. Hey yo, and
Can't
you want to
just be
know?
saying Dominican because to me
Hey yo,
that ain't too far from me.
you want to know
And
how I
that's
know?
two completely different fucking
Oh, listen.
region.
You want to know how?
Completely different.
You want to know how I know that? Conquer them?
Mm.
Because my son-in-law is from there. My oldest daughter husband is from there. His family's from Dominica. And when I first
For
met him,
real?
I'm like, absolutely. When I first met him, I'm
Look,
like,
look,
and she's
Brian
like,
time.
no,
Let's
from
not
Dominica, Dad.
forget. Let's not forget. And I
Matter of fact,
know
my daughter got one of their flags hanging up in their room. I brought them for their festival.
where's
Yeah, right
Trayvon
and
at?
watch. We don't pronounce the O. We don't pronounce the O in
That's
the
a fact.
island. We
Trayvon,
don't
you still
pronounce the
there?
O. We say we pronounce it like DA. As a matter of fact, that anybody that from there in the region, that's how we do known as. Yo, we
Yep.
from DA. They say DA, Dominica.
That's where my son-in-law's from.
Man, shout out, yo. Shout out.
Yep.
Now check this out, Ron time.
Yeah.
You do know that Pedro and his brother Ramon came from the damn Dodgers organization.
That's a fact. I know Pedro's his bro. When I tell you, he is my favorite pitcher of all time. Him and Doc Gooden. Doc Gooden was a start. I didn't get to shine as bright as it needed to. But me, with my own two eyes, and listen, and this is what Roger Clemens pitching for us, all that, bro. Doc Gooden and Pedro Martinez, the two best pitchers I've ever seen in my life, followed by that goddamn Greg Maddux, bro. Like Randy, listen, I tell people like dudes like Randy Johnson and John Schmaltz and Nolan Ryan, they were supposed to be what they was. These dudes 6'3", 6'4".
Tom Glavine, and he was a lefty too, and he used to paint the corner.
Listen, Tom Glavine was special, bro. I watched a video on Greg, and it made me have a whole new respect. Hold on.
Isn't it true that Greg Maddux never threw harder than 92? But he had so much control, he could get the ball wherever he wanted.
It was Greg Maddux. That's a legend.
Greg Maddux was a pitcher that came up with the Cubs. Then he made his fame with the Atlanta Braves. Then he went back to the Cubs to end his career. But when he was with the Atlanta Braves, there was not 1 year while he was the starter that they did not win their division. I think they went to 4 World Series, only won 1. Now, ironically, they went to the World Series against Cleveland and won that in 95. But then every time they went to the World Series, they lost to the Yankees.
Man, so what happened to baseball? Did the steroids is the reason it took a hit?
Well,
like nationally because of the steroids.
It started with the strike in 94. In 1994, they had a labor dispute, and then they canceled the remaining of the season, which was in like September, during a heated playoff race. And one of the greatest teams in MLB history never got a chance to play, which was...
They canceled the season in the playoffs?
No, they canceled the season in the middle of the season, the last month of the season. So there was no playoffs. There was no World Series. In 1994,
that's crazy.
In 1994 is the only spot in history in baseball that doesn't have a World Series winner. So
as this season was going, they were trying to come to an agreement.
Yep, and then the players said that if they don't come to an agreement by September 1st, they will strike. And on September 1st, 1994, they striked, and baseball canceled the rest of the season and playoffs, which included the World Series. And baseball fans were furious. So going into 1995, go ahead.
Was that on the season canceling? That was on the owners and the stuff, or players, or both parties?
Well, the
Like,
players said they were going to strike. The owners called their bluff, so both was involved.
okay, so when we strike and we're not playing, okay, strike me, we're not playing at all.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
oh,
like
okay,
if you
okay,
strike
okay.
at a company,
Exactly.
you telling them you're
Right,
not
right, right.
working.
I ain't coming work. I ain't coming work.
Right. So the owners are like, okay, let's see if you're going to strike, and they did. So then the owners, they like, we're not going to have no negotiations. We're just going to cancel the playoffs, and we're going to cancel the World Series. We'll see if they'll start crawling to the, coming back to the collective bargaining table, but they never did, and they let the whole season or the rest of the season get canceled, and the fans were furious.
So
So
you're
going
saying at
into
this time, baseball was America still, mid
yes,
93,
all the way
94,
up into
baseball was
then,
still,
absolutely,
even up to
absolutely.
the season where they can't. So what in the bravado going on with these owners? They just shut that thing down out of, yeah, that's, man,
But it's the fans that suffered because
yeah.
there was a home run race that was going on. There was 2 home run races that was going on. There was a heated MVP race that was going on. There were so many baseball records that was supposed to break that year, and it never happened.
Is baseball the only sport in America have that experience?
No, hockey in 2002 did it,
Uh,
and they
same
canceled the
reason,
season.
same thing, same reason, same
Yep, labor
protocol.
dispute.
Wow.
Yeah. Even the crazy thing about it, even during COVID, they condensed the season in the MLB to make sure that they were going to have a champion.
And well, that's just a slap in the face, right?
Yeah.
That's just a well. Then you learn at least you learn from your mistake. We're not gonna. So that is what hit baseball. How long did the strike last?
Basically all winter into spring training. They came to an agreement because everybody lost so much money.
Yeah, they ain't no win there when the players strike. I mean the owner. I mean who was so out of that. That's how these big contract came. That's how these players was from that agreement. The baseball players got these massive contracts.
Well, it was the second one in I want to say 2010 when they raised the apron, and then the contracts got out of control. It became an arms race.
Okay.
So I think
baseball sort of suffer the past players of baseball. I mean, I'm hearing you guys reminiscing, and it's all about these past players. So they suffer the same fate as the NBA players, like watching grow the game just to see, the money just, man.
But it's different with baseball.
How so?
Because there's not just everybody hitting home runs, and that's it. Home runs or strikeouts. That's not.
So also is not everybody down on the bottom roster making money in baseball.
Yeah, but it's different because unlike basketball, there's a farm system. You gotta like come up the ranks in baseball. Basketball, you come out of high school, or not high school, but you come out of college, and then you instantly play. In baseball,
damn, there's another prove it system. There's another prove it system in baseball, even before you get to the.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's the single A, double A, and then your last stop is triple A before you get called up. Now, if you're really
that's
good,
way Michael Jordan was in. That is true.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, if you're really good, you'll go through the single, double A, and triple A really quickly. But if you need to develop, you need to put on size, you need to stop swinging at sliders off the plate, they'll send you down to the minor leagues, because that's what it's called.
But that's not for lottery picks, right? That's not for. I don't know if it lottery pick. I don't know if that is the right statement, but I mean, like, has there ever been a player who go through the farm system who was not expected to go through it or be? I guess the question I'm asking, like, do a top pick go through the farm system too?
Oh yeah, you got to.
What?
You don't be the top pick and then they just throw you in the MLB. No, You'll get
Baseball is that
exposed.
hard?
Look, you know how hard it is to hit a 95-mile-an-hour in fucking
Oh yeah, for sure.
fastball?
It's the up there probably the hardest thing to do in any sport ever. Like, yeah.
So you gotta have something besides the
Yeah.
home run ball. You gotta have be able to field at this level. You gotta be able to pitch at this level. You gotta be able to play defense at this level. You won't last long if the only thing you could do is hit. You won't last long if the only thing you could do is field or pitch. Or you only got one good pitch and the rest is gopher balls.
Okay. But how you are you feeling the same way about baseball as you?
I love baseball.
Okay. So you're one of the fans to watch it still.
Every sport that I tried, I was good at.
Yeah, my brother loved baseball. My brother in Canada,
my dad was a baseball player growing up.
Because
I just
that
fell
was
in
the
love
sport,
with
right?
basketball.
You as to like that was the sport. That was the sport coming up. Like most people had a baseball and a glove. Like that was it. When did basketball? When did NFL took over then? Since baseball in '94 was still.
Well, NFL took over, I want to say 92, 93. Yeah, definitely 92, 93 when the Cowboys start winning and, Texas was on the map. Texas was at the high point in college and pros. So that's for me when I thought football just took over baseball. Everybody was still pissed off.
Posters. Yeah, I see posters of the Cowboys growing up in the island. There are posters of the Cowboys, the Lakers. Those are that pirate, that pirate face, that Raiders, that logo, legend, you see that. That's something you see, you get tourist leaf flags and stuff and thing, but majority of you see that's something you see a lot. So those are iconic franchise. So is the Cowboys responsible or Pat responsible for the taking off of the NFL?
You had great coaching, you had great players on those Cowboys teams. You had rivalries in football that you didn't have in baseball no more. It was great theater the way it played out. Had great divisional games in the playoffs, great championship games in the playoffs. The Super Bowls were either blowouts or close losses. But mostly for I want to say let me see, 1, 2, 3, 6 years, it was a blowout in the Super Bowl. And they got tired of it just being you get to the Super Bowl and one team is going to get massacred and the other team ain't.
Was it the same team from the same
But that's the thing about football. You will rarely see a back-to-back in football. From what I remember, the Cowboys back-to-back, the Broncos back-to-back.
What up, Wilts?
What up?
My bad, Mac TV, yeah. I'm just reading the chat there. What up, Dubtown? Hit the like button, just see what T-Price. Mac TV, it's been a while, brother. What you been up to, man? It's been a while.
Dude, working.
Gotcha.
Dude, once I started working at the beginning of the year, it just was like a uphill process, and then it became a downhill process because once you start working, you blink a couple of times and it's June. You blink again, you're like, damn, it's August. Shit, I was just here.
Yeah, well, you keep cashing them checks though.
Hey, I kind of keep paying those bills though.
Hey, life be life in, man.
Yeah, but I wanted to give my congratulations to you. I heard you have another baby on the way, or did the baby already come?
Oh, the baby here, man.
Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Got another baby.
I'm here rocking all right now.
Oh, look at that. Damn, you make me want 2 more. For the
You know,
tax
well, you gotta
purposes.
get another job there.
You're right. So
Yeah, they
maybe
gotta
I'll
be
just
happy. Yeah, they
maybe
gotta
I
be
just want one
comfortable.
more. I just want one more. One
Man,
more.
if it want lessons my older brothers teach me is to, hey, don't have a kid too early, bro. Like
I didn't
don't
start
be
having
knocking
kids
up no
until
girl early.
I didn't start having kids until I was 25.
Right.
So for me, that worked out. But now I'm 45, and it's like, shit, do I really want another baby? I kind of
45
do.
young, man. 45 young. At least where you
Yeah,
coming from, 45 young, at least, right?
I don't know. I'm seeing the way my parents are falling apart and shit. I'm like, is that gonna be me in 25 years? Shit.
Maybe you're the example that is needed.
Yeah, but every night before sleep, I go over my
Well, yeah, too
suicide
much
note.
but
So.
No more convincing you, bro. Ain't no more. Damn. Replace that with a record.
Right.
Replace that with a record.
Right. I go over my rough draft of who I'm putting in my suicide note, and then I go doze off, and I'm like, oh, okay, we'll try again tonight.
You got a well in the back of your house where you just right. Have a list, you just showing people you wanna just choke. You got a pit there. You just wanna choke people.
And a rope. You know what I'm saying? Some sandbags so I don't change my mind at the last minute. Like, yep, my mind is made up. Jump.
When Tim Duncan go, I think I have an idea.
Who?
I just think I have an idea.
Who?
Tim Duncan.
I don't know nobody named Tim Duncan.
Damn.
I only know Sandy Duncan. Are we talking about Sandy Duncan? It's been a while since we talked about her bitch ass.
Man, don't do that.
Bitch ass.
No, Will's gonna really come on.
Sleeping with teammates and all soft spoken, and now he looked like
sleeping
a predator.
With teammates. Nah, man, he's slick like that. Hey, but them quiet dudes, so
you saw how fast his white woman, white women in Texas don't divorce you fast and shit. So she found some shit stains in his drawers, and it had other stuff in there. She's like, yep, I'm done. She even put in the divorce papers, like, yeah, he a front board.
Tim Duncan, he got a walk-in closet.
Well, walk-in closet, shit,
that shit
glitter
so
under the eyes.
That shit's so big he could walk inside of it.
Right.
Yeah.
When he farted, me, oh
no.
Hearing the echo of the damn ocean.
Man, you need to go back in it.
Boy.
Yeah. Well, he loves swimming, a fish, so I mean he loves swimming, he's a fish.
Yeah. But you want to know something? I'm not surprised. The way he played basketball let me know he was a girl.
Damn, that girl be winning.
Uh-huh. with other bitches on the team, yeah. He never won a championship because he was the reason they fucking won a championship. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah.
No.
Come on. You gotta keep it, man.
Okay. All right, cool. No problem. Tell me the NBA finals that was Tim Duncan's NBA finals. I'll wait.
Man, you gotta get it. Yeah.
No, that sounds like backtracking to me, Concrete.
Yeah, I know, but Tim Duncan.
You're doing your famous Michael Jackson impression because you're moonwalking backwards. I asked the question.
Click with it too. What the hell I know about Tim Duncan?
Two things. He's a woman, and he gave up a top seed to an 8th seed. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
And one last thing, if you don't remember anything about Sandy the Tim Duncan,
Sandy the Tim.
Right, Sandy the Tim. Him and Lisa Bonet had the same shelf life, a good 6 years, and they were done.
Yeah, I know Tim Duncan like that. Man, I wish I did like Tim Duncan, but I ain't gonna defend no man. I ain't gonna defend no man. I ain't believe it.
Calling this man Sandy Duncan, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sandy the
somebody got to
Tim
come up here and
Duncan.
defend Tim Duncan. Man. I wish
Nah,
I like Tim Duncan, but
nah, nah. I like
Spurs,
Michael Clark Duncan more than I like Tim the Sandy or Sandy the Tim.
who that one be? Yeah, I never fan of the Spurs. Yeah,
Look,
I
Sandy the
never fan
Tim
of
Duncan is a myth.
Popovich.
Sandy the
Shut
Tim
up.
Duncan is a myth.
Oh crap!
A myth?
A myth, meaning he's not real.
Oh, he's saying it with his chest, man.
Yeah, with all of
Right,
my
well,
45-year-old chest.
you on the right platform, bro.
Well, you know, hey,
Go ahead.
motherfucker's not real. He's like a folk song or something you tell your kids so they can eat their vegetables and shit. Motherfucker ain't real.
Damn. You gone too far now, man.
No, I don't think I went far enough.
You're taking the man legacy now.
No, Sandy the Tim Duncan is just like Jeepers Creepers. Every 23 years, he comes out to feed. Every 23 years, some motherfucker tried to tell me he was just as good as Kobe. No, the fuck he wasn't.
Well, that just foul now. Come on now.
Nobody afraid of no fucking Tim Duncan. Who the fuck was afraid of Tim Duncan?
That's a flag on the play right now. That's a flag, man. Come on now.
That is a flag on the play. You're right. That was a flag on the Spurs. Thank you, Conquerors. See, you said it. I'm just following up. But no, seriously, he's a myth. He's a folk lord. He's a fable. Shit. If you don't eat your Brussels sprouts, Conquering, the Sandy Tim Duncan gonna come and get you.
You go ahead and get hit with the Bam Adebayo.
Right. The 2-piece special, no drink, no business.
You do have a point. Like whenever someone, whether on the media or whatever, when his name is just brought up, like, you know, if you say Dirk Nowitzki, you could run off shit about Dirk Nowitzki, but like whenever Tim Duncan name is mentioned, ain't much like people don't run off. There is no
because he's a myth. He's a fucking myth. Nobody was afraid of fucking Sandy the Tim Duncan. Nobody's afraid of fucking Lisa Bonet. Who the fuck is afraid of Lisa Bonet?
Hey, that's a bad girl right now, man. Come on, leave Lisa Bonet out of this.
Might be.
Man.
Yeah. Nobody's afraid of fucking Sandy the Tim Duncan. Nobody was like, oh my God, we gotta face the Spurs. I gotta get my game on because fucking Sandy is gonna be guarding me. No, you worried about Ginobili, you worried about Kawhi, you worried about Tony Parker. Nobody gave a fuck about fucking Sandy Duncan. Oh my God, I'm afraid he's gonna go glass. Ooh, big fucking deal. Nobody was afraid of that.
This gets diabolical, man.
Off the glass.
Off the glass. Oh my God, what do I do? Fuck out of here.
That nickname is crazy
Randolph
too,
afraid of Tim Duncan? Huh? What's that? Shit. The dude that's talking about LeBron ain't a good defender. What's his name?
He said LeBron is ain't who? He said what?
Tony Allen. Was Tony Allen afraid of Sandy Duncan? Nope. The only person that was probably afraid of Sandy Duncan is one person and one person only. Grizzly Sideshow Bob. That's the only person that probably was afraid of.
Who would that be though?
Paul Gasol.
Easy, Paul Gasol. Sideshow Bob.
Yes, that was Sideshow Bob before he tried to get Krusty killed.
Man.
No,
Paul Gasol only got iron. He only grew some iron in the back when he went to the Lakers. That what you saying?
No. He was living off of the super soldier serum that fucking Kobe gave him. Kobe gave him the same shit that Michael Jordan gave Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes and Space Jam.
Man, you know, man, stop. That is exactly what I think of Mac Davis. Stop.
Some fucking diet water and told him to get your ass out there and play defense.
Oh, man.
Man, just go out there and believe, man. Damn, right. Man. Here's a what?
The year before, Sideshow Bob like, I can't check Kevin Garnett. Me being on the Grizzlies again. Kobe said, bitch, Drink this
that
diet
jab step.
water.
Man, one move. KG kill him with one move, but face up, jab step, boom, gone. One move, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
But
Paul.
with the Grizzlies, he won 0 playoff games. He won as many playoff games as me, you, and T Price won.
Me gonna give him credit to get to the playoff in the West. Me gonna give him.
Fuck no.
Me gonna give him a come on.
No.
Nothing?
Right there made them.
God damn.
So we giving consolation prizes for a motherfucker to get to the first round and go home in the first round?
I just asking, man.
So we giving consolation prizes to a motherfucker that look like he should be on like a Spanish GQ magazine, but when he gets with Kobe,
no, not around here.
He looked like a Spanish assassin.
Not around here, especially when you the reason to. Especially when you're the reason to.
I watched KG punk Sideshow Bob in the finals.
Come on,
punk
KG
him.
yesterday. That's KG yesterday.
T-Price, am I lying?
Yeah.
He took his booty, he took his girl, and he took his wallet in the damn NBA finals.
Yeah, KG knew that before game one. KG
and
knew
that's
that.
That's why that next season, when Kobe's sitting up there thinking about how hot that damn confetti feels on his face and hands and legs, he went to Costco. He got a life-size supply of some diet water. He puts Kobe's secret sauce on the fucking label and start handing that shit to that nigga. And he's like, "Oh, I'm playing good." He's like, yeah, keep that shit up. We supposed to be meeting LeBron in the finals, so I need you to play. Oh, he ain't there. Oh, Dwight. Oh shit, I got this by myself.
Oh shit, what happened?
Right.
What happened? Yeah.
Sideshow Bob, you can sit this one out. I'll take care of fucking Dwight and Turkaloo. Yeah, I don't even need you. Me and Derek Fisher will take care of the Magic.
Turkaloo and the and one player.
Right. Ray for Austin. Reefer Austin, as I like to call him.
Reefer?
Oh, Reefer Austin.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. You thought I was backing up this year? That just means I got a little bit older.
Oh, he was there. That is surprising. Yeah, they couldn't. I could imagine they couldn't talk to him. What was it like with him in the league? Like he had to be a head case boy.
There's some people that have vices. Some people's vices are drugs. Some people's vices are women. Some people's vices are they got the Ben Simmons attitude where they think that they supposed to just get max contracts. They don't got to do shit to their game.
But set it up, yeah. Kimbo Kim, yeah. We call him Kimbo Kim. Where we come from, yeah. Nasty work.
It's in my 12th season. I don't need to do anything to help my. What's up, Wilts? Salute, Wilts.
Raise your hand, nigga.
I got my hand raised, T-Price.
No, I already know, Wilts. I ain't raising my hand for nobody.
All right, Wilts, man. It's time to, that party got to be up now, Wilts. Time to get back in. Time to get back in championship mode again, Wilts.
Who?
The Knicks.
Well, I got to see what they look like. They can either go one or two ways. They can go and try to defend it, or they could be high off the fact that they brought them the city a championship for the first time in 53 years, and they could go out in the first round or not make the playoffs. I need to see if they're still hungry.
You're a Knicks fan.
Me?
What you want? Yeah, put yourself right there. You're a Knicks fan. Since you just said that, what you want to do?
Repeat.
I'm
selfish. I want to keep
least one. There you go. They at least did what every other championship team did. They went the opposite direction. They didn't get rid of, significant pieces.
You still got the core. Now, do you still have the hunger?
But what issue you have with them though? And OKC came to hurt OKC, but like you cannot come back giving leads. You cannot be giving up those leads.
Again, I think the best thing that they did was they they was able to face adversity early in the season. So when they faced
Mm-hmm.
adversity in the playoffs, you know, Mike Brown, who doesn't get enough fucking credit, because
I just
remember, he was
about
a
to ask
loser
about
coach
him.
because
Yeah,
he couldn't
yeah.
win the finals with LeBron.
Oh
Now
man.
Damn,
he
Marvin
won,
Wells was
he won
there.
a championship. He solidified his coaching career. Now let's make you legendary. Let's go get another one.
Yeah, let's repeat. It hasn't been done in
And
8
even
years.
look. Even if he doesn't repeat, let's say they don't repeat this year, but he gets one next year, then that means he solidified it. However, you have to get that second one. You don't want to end up like Lenny Wilkins.
True. Bud Budenholzer and Nick Nurse.
Nah,
Yeah, what's going on in this?
You ain't
motherfucker?
wanna end up
What's
like
going on? What's going
oh
on?
damn.
what's up, Will?
Nah,
Echo.
nothing much.
Yeah, you got an echo, man.
Oh, word. Oh, hold on.
That means he was coming in here
Partying
lying.
in New York.
Close the window, close the YouTube window.
There's too much partying going on in New York, man.
No, but shout out to them.
Nah, you
They
still
deserve it.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, you still hear the echo?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh. Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, that's probably the feel good story of the 2020s is the fact that New York got one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm not a Yankees fan. You know, I watched the Knicks struggle. I watched the Knicks go up against those Bulls teams. I watched them go up against fucking the O.J. Simpson chase. But I watched them go up against those pussy ass Spurs in fucking '99. But this one,
99.
yeah, this one, they got their get back because they beat the Spurs. But it's the way they beat the Spurs is what I like.
They snapped souls from round one, bro. They fucking snapped.
Everybody was talking all that highfalutin shit about Wembanyama, and I think that Wembanyama's
crumbling in too early, man.
Too.
Gotta
I
be
think
careful.
they should put Jalen Brunson on there.
well, you know they wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, that 2K thing, I feel like that was already destined.
Yeah,
Like,
they were predicting that the Spurs are gonna beat the Knicks, which made it even more sweeter because the Spurs beat the champions, so that was a win in itself. But I think the Thunder lost it more than the Spurs won it.
true.
The Spurs, the Thunder start playing with their food too damn much, and they came back and bit them in the ass. But the Knicks took it from the Spurs. It's like that last scene in fucking Last Dragon. Who's the master? And then the Knicks stood up and said, I am.
I'm the
You are the last dragon. And they just start kicking Wembanyama's ass and coming back from down. What was they down? 33 points.
Yeah, that coach deserved like that's where the veteran was needed to stand up on the Spurs and be like, hey, yo, let's take the shot clock under 10 seconds at least. Yo.
Oh, what you
let's
do?
Get a
Anybody that plays basketball know when you got a lead like that, it's just like in football. You up by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, you run the fucking ball. You already proven what you need to prove. You got the lead. Sit on the lead. Start running some half court traps. Or not traps because you're on offense. Start going inside, posting up. But they bit themselves in the ass because they lived by the 3 and they bled out by the 3.
We see
when that 3 was not falling, every time the 3 did not fall, it was like death by 1,000 paper cuts.
And this is what they don't talk about. The
I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody coming through, man, and everything. We'll do a stream tomorrow and in the morning. Shout out to my boy Leezy. Tomorrow Leezy's birthday.
Yeah, but Leezy. And T Price, salute to you. Happy birthday to you. I got your tribute. I just got to find a way to get it to you.
Man.
All right, bro.
All right, T, brother. Respect, brother.
All right, y'all have a
Hey,
good one, man.
Concrete, you got my number.
I don't
If
get
you
a
don't
nap
got my number,
before I
get it
go
from
to
T Price.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
All right, bro.
All right,
Thanks
brother.
again, T.
All right, now. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. I'll holler. I'm going to take me now. I'm going to the bar tonight and chill out and enjoy the rest of the day. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.